Hello YouTube, welcome back to the Love and Meditation channel. This is the Munim channel where channel be. We explore the spiritual side of our existence and we delve deep into the mysteries of the universe. Information we are all privileged to learn is coming directly from an area of existence. I'm a friend is saying the Akashic records by the courtesy of the ascended masters, the Great White Brotherhood. The information when I bring and they be a cancer assembly and a cancer identity. I feel no information we bring. Now, much I say, they bring at this time because we are headed towards ascension. And maybe more, make sure the ascension age in a year. Na yɛnyina yɛde asua deɛ afiri hɔ nti yɛda wɔn ase sɛ wɔde information we brɛ na yɛnyina yɛde yɛnyɛ bi a yɛsua nti ɛnɛ topic no may introduce ɛnɛ topic no ɛnɛ episode no which is the death process and what happens after death, the death process and life after death, so that we can all learn so many things from what actually happens when we die and what goes on after our death. I think that this is an interesting topic. Now, I choose to say I'll do this today because I was inspired by one video on YouTube with a certain old man or some fetish priest to be trying to explain life after death and what goes on. And he was doing his best, but there are a whole lot of clarifications that we need to do for him, and some of the other people who also try to explain what happens to us when after we are discarded and after we leave the physical world. And it's going to be quite lengthy, like the old video, because without the proper explanation, I will feel like I'm doing a great disservice to my people. Stay tuned, try so that we have clear understanding. Now, nipa cry no, you cry to say. That's the question. To say the mechanic in my previous video. No, I say we are in. A dear friend is saying three folds. Basically, you are in three folds. Some other religions, some other people, we have the causal body, the mental body, those things. Essentially, you are in three folds. So, we do physicality way more. You have your soul, which is powered by the God essence in the show, which is not on earth, which is still in heaven, some area in the fourth dimension. You have your etheric double, which is between your soul and your physical body. Then you have your physical body, basically, anyone essentially. The etheric double, no shame, that is where your mind is. That intangible aspect of us, and I ain't mean so, and no, your friend of mind, it's a etheric double. Your etheric double essentially contains your mind and information from your soul to your body. It carry to and fro your soul and your body. Information be free physical body through the etheric double to your soul, and your soul will do the interpretation and it will transmit it back through your etheric body, and the etheric body will feed it to the physical body. That is how basically you are operating. So up and down, information they call up and down, up and down, up and down. Simple. And see, your etheric double no shame to say something like a transformer. So in between. So regulate the amount of energy that comes to your physical body. Simple. But also I can't say you're highly or bright, or vibrating at a high frequency, a high powered something. And yet ordinary. A dear friend soul will be able to count soul as in the person should know say it contains the God force, and the God force, the vibration behind the God force, and yes, the vibration behind the God force and soul and it can't make it onto the planet. It couldn't. They tried, but it failed. So it was kept in the fourth dimension, the higher fourth dimension, where originally it belongs. Your soul originally belongs in the fourth dimension. You feel, but be a heaven, you feel, that is where its vibration conforms to. So the vibration of your soul conforms to that of fourth dimension. Now they wanted humans to come down here in the sixth dimension in this physical state. And it failed. So they had to create something like an avatar body. But that avatar body needed to have a link to the soul. So they linked the soul to the body through the etheric double. Now, there is a connection. I mean, explain the connection kakra we need in infantia kakra. There is a connection from that soul to the etheric double. So that connection, a friend is saying, and no normal friend in India for a friend chakra. They are like intertwined cords connecting to the various auras found within your etheric double. So within the etheric double, there are some portals. There are 7 portals. 7 portals. Those portals they represent dimensions. So say me catch am say, your universe na ishim essentially your universe here ishim See, you can say you go to the stretch of the universe. Say the here. God created 8 dimensions, and as the directors of life, they created 8 dimensions. For a dimension, for as an aura, dimension be an friend say they an aura. Into you, human being, you have 7 dimensions within you. So some catchers are 8, but you have 7 dimensions within you. There's 1 dimension that you are not connected to, because some say empty, the 3rd dimension or something. Yeah, that's there's no connection between you and that dimension. But the other 7, you have connections between your body and those dimensions. You are connected to all those dimensions. Simple. So there's an aspect of you that is linked to all those dimensions. And dimension be more or less a feed our demand. Into o start free so the 8th dimension. It will feed the demand. So the 8th dimension is more or less connected to your crown chakra. Chakra, the so no friend the chakra. In natural sense, or more friend the chakra, isn't your friend aura. The 8th dimension, I'm see where you are first created. And suddenly you step to the 7th, before you step to the 4th. The 8th dimension is connected to your 8th chakra. Your crown chakra. Down you come to the 7th dimension, that is connected to your what? Your 3rd eye. Then you come to the 5th dimension connected to, so it's on and on and on and on. So you have the connections to the dimensions. And they are all within you. Those connections to the dimensions, they all go through cord. We have a friend saying chakra, and it's our cord don't from the chakra. But dimensions, sometimes I'm out to dimensions need to say aura, aka the dimensions. I'm out for Fred those auras, chakra. No, the chakra is actually the cord connecting the soul to the etheric double. Now, from the etheric double, chakra cords connecting to their various dimensions and their various auras, they merge into one. Now, I'm form a cord back. Now, that cord not connected to your physical body. That cord, in the friends, I'm from the silver cord. So, from the etheric double, there's a cord, one cord connecting to your physical body called what? The silver cord. Very simple. Inti Obenya saying 7 chakras linked to your soul. The chakras are linked to your soul in heaven, and those chakras, they are what? Intertwined. They send information to and fro your physical body and your etheric double. Simple. Now, from the etheric double to the body, the message chakra now merge into one. Now, I form one cord connecting to your physical body. A friend says, "Our cord, a friend is silver cord." So the silver cord is what transmits information from the etheric double to the physical body. Basically, that's it. So that is our basic three folds. Yeshemua, your three folds. Saa dimensions na ɛwɔ ana auras na ɛwɔ mu no. And na mostly amanfo timi chiche auras ne those aspects no emu no. Almost say you have your mental body, you have your causal body near there. But essentially no, they are auras, they are dimensions. And every dimension bia no aye no ho an aspect of you. Every aura bia aye no ho to say a different aspect of you and a different personality, a slightly different personality of you. You drew aliens, you drew see you should be about aliens. Say how aliens are created. Say how aliens are created from these our idle auras and as a dimensions. Na way muna yen so in natural sense, what say now person will empower on those higher auras. You can connect more to those higher auras. And India for no meditation being some you don't find the kundalini or more rise energy from their lower auras up. Master say quite stupid. Yes, and quite senseless. So better rise energy from your lower auras to go up your upper auras. No. Upper auras from your heart up. So our lower auras, they are connected to lower dimensions, and now they are the lower auras. Those lower auras, they don't have attributes, good attributes to, and I say good energy connections. They are lower. Simple. Good. Okay, that was for me and trust. Now, just as I was saying, auras, more or less different variants of you in terms of personality. They're from personality bundles. Auras in a woman personality bundles. So we got to say, Ushimbe nipa, Ushimbe auras, multiple personalities, slightly different variational personalities of you, no, and the more 7 no are a shim no. I say, Ushimbe or the infanisa. Now, these auras, they are to set them kind. You see, they are all connected to the soul, and they merge together to form the silver cord, and the silver cord connects to your physical body. Now, we're starting free stroke. Now we've descended from the 8th dimension. We've come to the 7th. Have some different kind of life. Animals were introduced around there, that 7th dimension, and now we all come down here. We came to the 4th dimension. Then from the 4th, trying to have some experience. Yeah, Bob Brand, you Bob Kakra in the 4th. Let me remind you of something. Uso no onyakra when you nipa uso no when was spending years in the 4th in the 8th dimension and in the 7th dimension, and probably will take some time to in the 4th dimension as well, and do certain things. To say uso na realize say we feel say or incarnate. So as you are growing, as you explore, and as you develop in the 4th dimension, when you need to incarnate into the 6th dimension, which is physicality, one will be feeling, said there be how made room, and this way I made read. I'm supposed to incarnate into the 6th dimension to learn a thing or two and add up. Said the way I made the beginning. Development in the 4th dimension, quite stale, because the baby is stale. I say quite slow. Sana kwakwaye. So heaven pass will be to heaven. Now or advanced spiritually, slow kakra compared to earth. I mean far and digress kakra na me explain this idea we usually. Now, heaven is a land full of love. The love light of God is forever shining on heaven. The love, the magnificent light, love light of God, shining at that heaven, when a bright warm. So basically, when I'm crying from a cry, yeah, found crying. The atmosphere now, Kasakra is singing love. Into a man for be anywhere, no children, with exception of a woman to hell, no, and also crumple more pen or motor, or moment to hell, no more crying or motor. That's not where they belong. Or more crappy and on the table. I'm talking about from the Summerland and up. You do how much remove. But the picture I'm trying to paint is love development in heaven is slow because you won't get so much of negativity, and I say so much of variations and experience on earth. And we be experiencing you maybe breathe through different through Nema to say emphasis bonnet. I don't want to use that word, but I'm forced to do that. I don't want to sound like I say Papa thrive on bonnet, but in a way, sanity. Papa thrive on bonnet before a Papa you would emphasize a challenge. Okay, good. You have a challenge. I'm using the word challenge. Good. The more challenges you are given, no? And I said the more challenges you try to, and I said problems you try to solve, no? The higher or the more advanced you go. In heaven, no? There are less problems there. So what's heaven? What's heaven? There are less problems there. Yes. There are so many people who are good, and already there are so many people who have love lights, pouring down on them. And here will be now when you scan or can say me tell the name and in so common new be now when you soon work as a man piano. Also say it's Bibiano aye like still Papa Nkwa is mostly a predominantly good things in Kwana because when I call any Papa. Unless you descend down to hell and go and help some people, or come to limbo and go and help some people. But in the normal settings in heaven, Niamane Wahono and yet a Yisa. Oh, name good things around Beno and Sarah and yet a hit to say, earth and you bet me problems and them doors will earth. Into earth. Let's also be developed here. You can contribute so much to our energy bank, the love energy bank. Ubetime your papa be brave because of how we who train, of how we who train, of how we who train. And as you explore life now, there are points in life in time. Who say you need to gain certain experiences in the physical plane. What I say, yes, about physicality. Now physicality, no, I have now be certain challenges. Now, wow, no, through your personality, no, one man, the love light of God inside of you are shining. Said the way I was will boost you holiness. Now what Bible to say Jesus movie. Simple. Advanced souls ready. I'm to say nima we say that. I'm to say no nima we say that. So they go on beyond the existence of heaven to go and do advanced things that. But who me no intermediate for no any say for no. You to me go on and quiet those advanced things like Master Jesus in the group no outside of heaven. I'm not talking about earth. Outside of heaven, they have different planes of existence. Advanced things be to as a service. Render advanced services be to the universe. Bro, yes. Yeah, need to be yes, into your heaven home so you develop and be still. So at a point, we need to do what? To incarnate on earth. Now, you try to be developed through the various experiences and the challenges now we will meet. Simple. Sanity. Until yeah, we do on a say back. So we develop all now to clear the friend life plan. So bar, starting free bar. What you actually will do is what joining soul group, just like all the other groups will be able to join. The advanced people will join their soul group in their various soul groups. Yes, advanced phoning in able joining soul group back there. Almost all categories of advanced in soul group are joining like their soul groups. Intermediate for yes, we different based on our personality. Yes, we different soul groups but here categorizing in our boma, we intermediate, good. Low for them, so crass for them. Almost advanced, almost go so groups are almost join. Said way so baby or by vibration, by mutual attraction, you'll be attracted to a soul group and you join them. You can of course leave the soul group later, but most it seldomly happens. Mostly you will go to your guide through your guide. Your guide don't move vibration. onim how you do your things onim oniema nyina to aba guide wa ma ko this soul group mu na afi oni soul group na start now at a point you're the oversoul will pick one soul we choose one soul we bo brana we choose one soul na why the wa ma sa soul no I incarnate on the planets sa soul no masa oversoul no be choose we are ready you will go by vibration and all those technicalities involved the oversoul you'll be selected and by your will you say by force say cerebral ko earth wow be ready by the vibration wow be ready then the oversoul will pave the way then you come onto earth before abeba earth you go through different educational processes baby abeko most of the dimensions in hell crowd hell we cook some of the planets, some planets be astral planets and so different existence and one year money and suddenly you come to on earth. Makatra say you won't come on earth. We so know your back. Now, when you are ready, what's your name? Your soul will be reserved in a place prepared for souls who are ready to incarnate on earth. Simple. So your soul will be reserved in that place. Parents and no so no choose body no that appropriate body for you no there no choose body no choose body now then they will connect until so no are ready after the learning process in heaven a body will be born on earth by a mother and a father or no they will give birth to a body. And that body will suit all the demands of the soul, and as a requirements of the soul that will help the soul to progress and how to fulfill the destiny. So there was certain correlation in terms of vibration. You see, be a vibration, be a vibration. Now vibration is na dear bakupe aye swojuma a friend mutual attraction. The beer is vibrating, everything is energy vibrating at a specific frequency, at a unique frequency. Now, even though the frequency is unique for everything, there are similarities. Now, the similarities will generate the magnets for that object to be attracted to the next object. Into be so may vibrate to say nipa bi a woti US our by mutual attraction that nipa na yese be share no ansa na my day may work for you as by mutual attraction mission. That is how mutual attraction works. Mujina obi a obi say audio we bi and say anybody who wants spirituality no you won't chance on this audio for nothing. Mutual attraction they will be back audio we so amoti and that video we so amwahwe. Simple. So if you're not interested in esoteric knowledge and answer the mysteries of surrounding our existence in the universe, you won't chance on this video. But the moment you start tuning your consciousness to understanding of the mysteries of the universe, something will lead you, the mutual attraction will lead you to here. So that's something and only the mutual attraction. What you are saying now, accountant in Kwa, you won't chance on this video because you'll be mutually rejected into the opposing force of mutual attraction, a mutual rejection. So say why is different from why the way you think, is different from esoteric knowledge and spiritual knowledge. You vibrate at the frequency of Adia. Why do you know so? The Bible says, as a man thinks, so he is. What you are focused on, just think is simple. What you are actually focused on translates into your vibration. And that vibration translates into a different your consciousness. Your consciousness creates an emitting magnet which will attract somebody who is thinking alike. To consciousness, the better name magnet. Now attracting somebody who be for from or journey alike. Into what's heaven. based on your personality in correlation with your life plan. So no obe pick a different life plan. So no oba that will make sure how the life plans are created by the various oversouls. Yes, it's obe pick a different life plan or pick your life plan or no obe pick your own life plan. So picking a life planner, life plan obe picking and no na friend of destiny. Obi life planner so no be picking and no na ye the baby say yes me destiny. Into a picky life plan be a year aye bibi to say or be explore life through music. That will be the soul's default vibration. Into soul no beba earth no beba odu heaven crampa. There are souls or my discarnate. Souls are no more earth or my discarnate. Omo call heaven. Omo call heaven no ebia soul no tonyum. Into souls or na heaven hono. Omo betimi ne saa so na no earth na no tonyum no. Obetimi akyerɛkyerɛ saa souls no nyum to. E wo hodada. Into omo so omo ba bi so nyum ni to ni nyina no omo a they are vibrating to the frequency of music. Until they will go to that soul and go and learn there and yum to. Yes, simple. It is souls to be explore life through beauty. Souls be explore life even through crime. Souls be explore life through health. Be brave through action, through niyama be brave. Be computer. Yetimi wakra bi enne. Wo ono kwa money school na money na ekoro wo nse na nsi a computer bia so je de computer ba introduce computer mu school na ono kwa nim computer nim che mu nyina ya na where do you think the soul is getting that computer knowledge from? It's coming from was see computer no was in heaven dada was see obi e wo asase so ana owu ye na okọ soro ho de onim nyina de bakọ ko heaven no de onim nyina ya more or less computer. You need a more or less computer. Inti or heaven or no, so because of mental some own computer and your bonnet. Don't go hell. Simple. Obi so to hell on computer power because on what earth or the computer need the bonnet. But the oye okay, no, the oye good no, or no, the other quack heaven. Only one has computer knowledge, no, to some me am to him, you want health knowledge, no. Make what tonight heaven. Miss my church a man for nursing. How I'm being nursing. Into so na need the computer no on ma me ho based on mutual attraction. So on the need gymnast and no no beba me ho. Into obeba me nchen in heaven na me church. As me church okay oko earth say earth ye say now church. There are other nurses so me wu o so ko heaven. O mu nyina so tete wo ebi nkyere simple. Sanity. Did you only be a mechanic in pa? It's a woman. I feel now, but say the intia. Aquabi, on to buy a fitter, also be a driver, we will be fitter, we will be sir. Yeah, a human. It's whatever is we have, no? We can teach other humans. It's a course of driving. Certainly, soon a country, Sakachi. Once or qua, who beats me a quack, so be an energy driving. It's automatic subject to go be brave. Subjects in who be brave, facets of life in doors. A brabo moon, yamani doors be brave. Inti. Okwa, ebia, de wunim no. Ubesi kwa join master be a watcher that. Na master also, I'm also watching the Usunim Namo church, so sir, or me interested. It is so are we interested or Baba Bisia. Simple. Inti. So or the soul no be siano, and you compose with so be attend class. But so no already will be a pen vibration or interest or where or be explore life. Obu class spirituality, obu class of die, obe this of science and religion. Obu also will be follow religion and those things. Obu asa it's based on the soul's interest. Then obey or kwa join it or pick life plan. A life plan no will be I say a merge. Life plan no in natural sense no sampled out of what I mean my life plan how the life plans are created into oversoul no ete ho say ono no sa oversoul na wo ho no so no me under the sa oversoul ni nyina no bebre na abebebo brown asase so and a being so more brow as I see, so being so more brow heaven. Listen, over so now what's one. Our souls be brave and that on. A be eba et ebe bobra, a be a ma et a mame bobra. Now, years back, Sardin has been going on. Many years ago, Sardin has been going on. Or the souls to be Baba Bobra, it be so to heaven a Bobra, Umina pick a different life plan. Now, on what life plan? Abraba or no souls and a bubo nino. Now, a sample. Na what can you know? Boma sample nina major fast tab. Na odi yi sanity. Now, I didn't know about sample boom. Or no oversoul no under the oversoul no. So be oguna sibiano similar to each other. Into the case one meeting will be a dear friend your soulmate. Who share your soulmate? A dear woyan, likely say, who soulmate will so yes, sir. Your interest is your soulmate's interest. Obia, Ubishian, whether or bar and a bema. What Ubishiano, said Bakoni truly will soulmate or no in every the same oversoul. Ubekom no, na dear opinion and one as I saw nipe. Ubekom no, na dear opinion and one as I saw no, so they religion. We say, when you more fat a similar life path so simple. When you move as a more a similar life path so inti over so be a wohobiano so no me underneath or no life rabra boy a similar because when you vibrate together it's when you interest your pet now because when you interest your pet you can in bomwa now a sample the vast differences no in fact the variations na womb no na or they creating life plans ago sanity nti wo ya no aka ni nyina bom because mostly they are similar na fe wa sample old souls na o ma betra this canity o ma free ni mu on ni nyina ye be social there oversoul no join a wonka ho o be go to the higher oversoul no sa jo akọ higher oversoul na wo kosoro I say a hierarchy bi no I say pyramid no na wo call till the last point nti o ma ba ni mu akọ nyina no omu nyina life plan o kabo ma no sample no yi wanya the collection of life plans it also koremu a na what choose one of those life plans and also the same thing the obe choose no you be guided to choose sa life plan who choose life plan na a better life planner you vibrate to a better life planner you vibrate to the way I will make up and it's the way I born based on your personality no life planner will be choosing a better life planner you vibrate to simple until here to us what you see life plan we and measure with your vibration you have that interest in fact I choose life plan there I'll be a sportsman life plan there within the life plan I say I will explore life through sports and all those things and I will explore life through health and one of me good na maba me ba eta body na me choose no I should choose a mother who in a way towards the lane of health kakra yes e choose mother e bi me ma me kra me choose me ma me kra no a nurse and I'm great grandmother be no so a nurse and I'm great grandfather be no a doctor yes musician ube come no na ni great grandfather no a musician military man whatever ube come na ni na ni immediate papa na military man simple so military people will beget military people nurses will beget nurses likewise sportsmen will likely beget sportsmen and so for so likely so be what so for likely to me class all the time the likelihood no e wo pa so when who e wo ne immediate parents ho a ube connect na nane bi o we chi ho no nane was a vibration into na soul no it choose sad no because per the vibration of the family no owura sa family no mu a ebetimi aboa no ama na fulfill ade e fe ne de ni destiny Into your life plan, when only your destiny, and then I'm friend, my destiny, my destiny, my destiny, your life plan. And it's nothing else but vibration. Obi say obi destiny na we ya obi say they say any say or distort or vibration. Simple. It will follow idea you vibrate to a progress nko. Simple. Idea idea actually obey we say obey ya. You by default vibrate to that frequency. And the obey was had in bia no. E so progress nko. But who go so contrary to your vibration. Your friend say in my vibration I'm supposed to be a health worker. Good. Maybe I'm supposed to either be a nurse or a doctor. Na maybe makwakwa sani mari ne makwakwa bibi to say maybe ambulance paramedic and I say environmental health officer. You see a correlation kakra. Ni nyina about health. But me koye opposite to health, directly opposite to health. To say be a military and I say be a word so directly opposite to health. Of course, nothing is fixed in stone. Vibrations can be changed. Even though vibrations can be changed, you can adapt a new vibration and follow that with continuous focus, determination, willpower, and everything. You can adapt a new vibration and follow that. But and yet to say the original. Because from the original, your soul still holds up there that life plan. And energy it has got a frequency aspect of that your life plan. It me so no hold the health life planner or pushy energy to me. Like some excesses of health life plan within it. They be feeding me body. No. Simple. Indeed, say me follow me true life planner. And you man so I won't have any challenges. But me follow the something very opposite. I feel was a many challenges be my bread. Idea will be very simple. Na me kwa me bread. Idea will be very simple. Na me kwa me bread. That is how it is. See, I believe for Hannah, you can understand it. Now, you have incarnated into a body that's your vibration conforms to. Maybe I will share my on the bloodline, when the DNA, through the DNA, no, it could have vibration and no word, a year likened. And I say it's similar. It's by mutual attraction, what you choose our body. And now, why they guide, abwa and what you choose our body. Even kase ye remu ye krompa country crowd be incarnate woman. It has got a thing to do with your vibration and your life plan and everything. Country, say Ghana, Ghana, there's an aspect of consciousness that was in conformity with the way we vibrated. Tribal cry a woman, collective, collective consciousness be or collective consciousness and ube grim because your vibration conforms to that collective consciousness of that tribe. It's a Santa for the same thing, nordness, the same thing, a brony, the same thing. So a vibration and that vibration, may say, the best way to mutual attraction. Now you are finally on earth. About earth, your man tonight, woman, it counts. Your vibration, it counts. Say a zodiac sign, Libra, Walton, and not properly specifically your personality. Man tonight, woman, purposely your personality. No has got a thing to do with when you were ready and those things. Yes, it goes a long way to affecting the life rail within which you travel. Say there's we are from a life rail on which you travel. It's a moment group now, woman in a particular time. You needed to be here at that time to fix for the universe to be balanced in a way. Time moments na the woman time no you needed to come. Time no pay the vibration no ebe so as a group no mo beba so some group no mo be pair the vibration na be catch na mo feel na be feel no be to say the yen fan say what do teenage na bibi catch or say you have reached a reproductive stage and ubehia bema as a bema say pa possible and now ba say pa possible sorry and now uko pe ba possible. That is a bombardment of energy. So through the life race on which we all exist, so Drew personality trait to be now say more group na say more bar in this particular year or era na mobile something in the universe mobile fulfill something. So ye group na say ye chichemu a ye group na ye shem nyina no and as existing in this era. We have a purpose serving the universe. We are serving a purpose for the universe. And see, we are the ones in a way, as a pave way for the future people to come to enjoy a dear friend of ascension. You want to Ushemwa, enlightenment na gain your purpose you came to function like that. Titefono had their purpose. It do that time no more junior me say or more before Titefono so had their purpose. In the kakaka big point be no na ascension for no so baba begum. And now whatever we are sharing here information be a sharing or it will be propelled to the people who will come onto the planet during the time of ascension. Sanity. Inti any life rate be a group be a more travel no be an you have a function. I should even tell you say reincarnation is false. Reincarnation is false. Obi no mo group no mo ba na mo be serve mo life no ni mo bi bia mo kwa na makoto ma bra so in heaven. Reincarnation is false. Obi obeka to reincarnation ye be ko it's a complete subject on its own. Ye be ko demons na push say agenda no reincarnation obi create because to say o come better na aboa na funny. Debbie. You have a human logos. You don't come back and turn to aboa bi na Debbie. Reincarnation is false. Demons na pushes our agenda no mind. This is not our home. We don't even come here. Listen. Until we once and for all. You don't even come on earth. You remain in heaven. Oh, my earth. This is an avatar body. Body. Directors of life in the creative body. Now, soul not connected to the body. Simple. The body will have its own consciousness and the soul will have its own consciousness. Don't let me spoil so many things. Now, what about earth? What about earth? What choose body? What about earth? Whether we are all human. What about earth? Any it's here. Simple. Any it's here. Now, you go through the first phase of life. Your friend of birth and growth. Birth, they say, what? Good. Now, my main triple baby. Before I was so no, ever connected to the physical body. No. I just a body. No. Tear free ne maame aya ase na say doctor e de second si ne maame yam acha akra no. So many people think say akra no hye ne maame yam a o so there be only so when wonyam 9 months impo na de achi na wonwo ye akra no any so body na show yam is only an extension of the mother. And the body will move. People say, now can only so movie. The body will move based on the mother's emotions. It is our bash or yem now will movie. What Jenny, and I'm a cranny movie. I repeat, so Crabia, Sanema, who's a movie is the mother's thoughts. So, mother emotions. Whether voluntary or involuntary. It's just say, whether and emotions, and I said there are some external emotions coming to the mother, which the mother is not so unaware. You find some mother needs to makes me projecting love, which is an emotion to the mother. Abra mother and cry wound him. Say, will be projecting love to or no. So energy affects mother and pay a crown bit me stimulate a movie inside of the womb. Into baka say akrani will separate soul no this Debbie. Akrani ni soul. Your physical body can't contain two souls, Debbie. Ain't me yet two silver cords connecting to the physical body, Debbie. It only has got one. The moment akrani be your soul, let me teach you guys this. This is very important and it's quite advanced. The moment akrabi or shane mama ye mo be your soul, the child will kill the mother. Moment will be your soul connection from heaven, akrani will kill the mother, and here's the explanation. So will be your soul, akrani becomes an independent body. Independent, I just on dime a mini beam. Or some many only soul need or you're connected to mommy until now more cord umbilical cord that connected from the mother's uterus to the akrana umbilical son. Nifruma, connected from nifruma to mommy uterus. Into bibia driani su bibia fem ekomakran. So but and somebody need extension of mother no in the engine. A extension of mother in the engine keke. Simple. Let me take the time and explain this. Yes. An extension of mother no and a unique. Now, some mother extension na no. Mother emotions, mother energy flow from mother soul no and one control akran. Simple. And one affects akran. The energy be a beba mother ni biano and one affects akran. So mother is conscious enough, consciously, mother is strong. Out to be manipulating the consciousness spiritually. Mother no, ebet me manipulating the consciousness so spiritually say, obet me ma akrano, say obet me ma akrano cry, you say akrano throw one, and then two. I want the yama mama who say akrano throw two because I am mother na. Simple. I am mother na. Me person me triple bibishim. So consciously we are very stronger and now we are viable ankasa. Consciously we are viable ankasa. The cells that make up young fan cells three. Ubetimi as a pushy consciousness to that place one in Kwama. O cells and masses of cell in Kwama betimi. I'm more fit and I say ubetimi a certain actions be or the ordinary person ain't me yet. Sanity. Ubetimi ama utrini, emphasis utrini owa. Utrini are connected to your body. So you're conscious, strong, consciously. Spiritually, we are conscious, not to be manipulated consciousness. Ubetimi ama consciousness, na ma utrini impo, a bit me sorry so the ordinary person to me yet. Sanity, it's your body. You can do it. You can do it, but you need certain level of spiritual, like ubeko actually. So my phone any other don't to be. My phone any other don't to be to fail you miss na join. Almost me as any many now. But my man chinya sorry ejiri gaso. Need you gaso. Simple, but my manipulating so you need consciousness. Or the power of the consciousness is so strong so to be manipulate any aspect of the body no. So, but before we remember the team, also a human ability will be able to maybe. Just that we are not so conscious about these things. Like your consciousness, you're not strong enough to manipulate our consciousness in a way. Even shifting our consciousness from the physical body to the etheric body, quite intimate. And see, mother no on one and the body no consciously and unconsciously, mostly 99.9% no, unconsciously. On one unconsciously do the consciousness a movie akran and then the energy flow into the body no a movie akran but ya no want to say on or do say akran will so e will heaven and I was there akran ni so me see the moment akran be nya so obekun akran e be nya so oba be independent from the mother. Now the moment so something becomes independent, it starts exploring. I repeat, the moment something, a human being, over earth way, be independent, onyade be a friend curiosity. Miss onyade be a friend saying curiosity. Curiosity what begets what? Exploration. Into Yankopon, when God was alone, no on board, the first thing God gained was what? Curiosity. God wanted to explore into the union I buy. Based on God's curiosity, we all came into existence. So God can get curious and can explore. So gaining or on one own state, now God is in his own state without anything, without the universe, nothing was existing. He was alone. The moment he gained curiosity, he started exploring, and creation of the universe and everything in it happened. The moment Akrana or some mammy yem say yeman so inside of Akrana, mammy yem hwa, Miss Obey day, obey baby independent. The moment something becomes independent, or Babas or best the first emotion being there, curiosity. The moment obey curious, or best started the exploration. Now why imagine Akrana da sack bim. If I'm your take sack. Kwa do bit ya na funuma eko kama ame no ayi no. A friend is saying eko kama ame attach to maame no uterus no uterine walls no. Sa ayi no cord no a friend umbilical cord. Umbilical cord no na attachment to maame no uterine wall no. Your friend dey placenta. Sa placenta na nam pacha bi e contain blood vessels and tissues bebrebe o. The blood vessels and egu umbilical cord nyasem kitwa. Number of tiny blood vessels, capillaries in a friend placenta ni no nyasem kitwa. Muja she fam no nyasem kitwa. Na akra no curious. Na o start say or explore. Na o konso sa cord ni no wire. Muja betu maame no. This nka mudwane. On survive, forget it. Hospital be no bit na say no. On survive. It's a crowding is so inside of mama yamua. By nature, also explore. Exploration, a crown could be, I didn't see a crown be. Obeying all the five senses, will be gaining on one independent five senses. Five senses have been needing sense of taste, touch, vision, hearing. Need no beginning and a smell. It's a crown because, hey. Now that I mean to say, me taste Bibian from a new Bibian more Emma meant it. Dear, here for me say, I don't know here sue the vision, then you know, because I don't know here soon. I don't know mean some comments mean be other than I mean sake, I don't know mean you say. Into a crown will ask on one self so many questions. I didn't want to mean yes animal we now. That's what a crown will ask on one self. Because we're gaining so on your soul inside of your uterus as I obey you. Wa wo de no sa akra no ohye ni nya so wa sa no be obegeni all the five senses ni nyina obegeni ni nyina awode no op adanti na baby ohye no ho sum sa obebu sa sa de na ho sum sa adanti no ntimi ndi bibi mfa nanum ni nyina obebu sa nti obestart say or explore based on the curiosity no obestart say or explore inside of your uterus. Or better to cord them no see a good hunina. Into a crown, probabilities are crown be winning high, probabilities will become mother and so high. Like a pain crowd, mother become cranky too much. And see, ye cha crown, ye cha mother yam, and now I want to kind of know what crown Pia Bontia. Quickly, then, or more angels, they are responsible for those things. No, are connected the silver cord to the child's body. No. In no honor, now eternal double. No, so no, there's also heaven that in no eternal double no has been created that. Now silver coordinate chain. Yeah, walk around about 2 hours. You choose body that. Yeah, walk around about 2 hours. No connected to the physical body. And to say yeah, walk around in the hospital. Angel be general. Is spiritually all connected to the physical body. Now physical body look down spiritual. Now you that you do how I bet you. Spiritual and yet physical said it was created through a DBF and imagination. DBF were physical in natural sense. Spiritual they will just connect to the physical the silver cord to the body, and the body starts getting its own BBR, its own supply, its own soul. Into a crown better or connect ya no a crown started no su. The first one nothing a combi deno na so explore I feel the new fashion no be no Since la plan ye wo ne to ho na was starting movie na wo explore na ine ma me kadel no na sa the early the basic name a wo kaka wo betimi instincts no through the DNA no and name a wo betimi aya ne say awode no wakata ne ho nti wagya isu nufo ekom de no wo de nufo hye no wanom onye in pain nti wo nsu ana wo inflict pain obesu ana wo hana agino be nya bebrebe saa. Those are the DNA. Nyema DNA, the active aspect of the DNA. Ne betumi ma ne mind no. Ne mind ne brain cells ne betumi aya no. Eno ne say basic things na. Nti onyina na e develop ne bi ba beka ho, ne develop ne bi ba beka ho. Ene nyina de nyina ba drusi. So very simple. Nti akra nipa de before obeba earth no. Mother ne wo nti ye twa mother ne ye ma CS cesarean section. So mother need to mean one you could try to hear more near year crana and also the same thing soon are connected to. Now baby booster say I didn't see the to be any mother need be trying to now crano. I say one tears and I say a crano one I say one survival. So a crana and survive here. It could be for many reasons. Whether na come and say and I say insuo na den na miemia ne ko ama moja ntimi anko na adwini mu enema bebre congenital enema bebre conditions defects bebre betimi akose saa ade no nti anase akra na anya ready body na anya ready what do I mean common causes of stillbirth they say wawo ba no na wawu common causes of stillbirth pampo den so body na anya ready. Nti owo yemfa ne say more or less 6 months and below. Akra ne ye pacha na adwene no kran developing ye. Adwene nyina da so ye nsuo. Most of the cells ni nyina ye water. Ye body na basically ye water. Any blood vessels bi. Nti so be rejected. So no be rejected. Nti so no rejected body na owo ba na yes wanya de still birth tie owo ba na yes wanya still birth oba de sha yem ko so a enka wo no at months 4 months in po a enka obi ya kra na kakra na movie and e bi enka after that ko be wu. But on average anybody below 6 months biano owo san kra ni nyina they all come out as still birth just say akra no no wawu because so be are rejected so be are reject the body. But owo 6 months and a half, even 6.5 months kwa yana body ni okay enough, all things being equal say called na nkochechere ko na se bibia nko ankosi a 6 months and above ya na body no developed enough wa form ya wie ni bibia wo ho kama so no ebe connected to nti yefan say ma mi bi nam ho wadi be 8.5 months now what ma me to now the second man nobody will do that. We are all lovely people, we are just using it as an egg. Now with the second chama me na we akra na 8 months honey kono we akra na so be connected to it ti akra be start yesu nti wo twa ne yem na we akra be start yesu wo sha akra na be survive yemfa se wo hu ma bi wo nwuram nipa bonifo bi we are all praying that such a thing wouldn't happen. Nipa bonifo bi hu ma bi wo nwuram e na ohu ma no e na wo twa ma ne yem na ma ne be 8.5 months and now 7 months. No chama me no yi body na so be connected to the body na akra no be start yesu so wo sha akra na year o ma akra no incubation ni ade a na take me e friend bibi hypothermia because skin is very light nti awo be kɔ mu bebebe be drop na yi ne heart rate na koma how na koma e pump no e drop in heart rate a obewu it drop the heart rate to a certain level obewu into hypothermia and mostly na take on tiny friend I say extremely low temperatures and be come ntina ya wo akra bia na e den tomato chire no bebre no nti ya wo akra na or less than 9 months ya na kwa ko incubator na heater e I say e bi e generating heat e ma omo Sa se be maintain a crowd temperature. And one no incubator no. Say the akoko atukosua na dey akoshe incubator no is incubator then apply heat na akoko na hatch. Simple. And one it is a human no say the be yo. Nti wukotwa maame bi yam na maame no anyim be 8 months akra no benya so. Akra na obeyi no benya so. Given the right circumstances obenya so. Onya so na ukuna meda. Onya so na unya kunu dia meda. Okunipa straight up. But obi ko terminate pregnancy. Na se pregnancy no below 6 months. Likely body na beba no body no so obi aba reject. And that can't be considered as murder. Because body na developing is just an extension of my body. And the abortion itself is not a sin. In a way, there's an aspect of I don't trust in God. Be sanity will be also an emotional name and maybe will be repulled and those things. Abortion itself is not a sin. But the moment you give birth, in the process of abortion, young has a 1 year in term, and I will year mark and develop it do 7 months, and I can oh, little one when you're so, and I would polybag me and you've killed somebody. But so during the abortion process, it was a 5 months, 1 year 5 months, now abort baby, no, now abort baby, no, or a stillbirth, or making any sign of movement and there. Basically an extension of your body, and as a tumor, and a cancer be and can grow, and a wide what baby yet watching. Simple sanity, essentially. No will be more or less to say selfishness. You don't trust that God will help you take care of the child. Somebody gave you a body for you to incarnate into. You are ready to give. You've gotten yourself pregnant. You can also give somebody a chance to come onto the planet, but they also want me. So it's more or less because of hardship now be coming into. It's actually not murder. So nobody is encouraging abortion, but the truth is abortion is actually not murder. Intina. So we are abortion moja. Moja na ebe piefu ayasia. Moja na ni sobia. So be anyway, it's an extension of your body. So any many proteins and the other akeka form me blood. Anka air form fetus. And our be 3 months. Less than 3 months, the nina beba moja. Between 3 months and 6 months, the beba a fetus and what form about informing me. No we. So abortion shouldn't be encouraged, but to be an abortion and your murder. But or your abortion late. After 7 months, whole late because a protein baby, it's obit me 7 months. Emma cranny in better areas. It's 7 months in Oko year crabby gua. Definitely I can't obey so. On your soul now, banner miano, a polybag, no miano coma. And the murder, you answer that when you go to your life review. You answer, what could you and there will be you one when you go for your life review. Now, I'll go through the process in all the educational, spiritual educational processes in I'll go through your soul is ready, is guided in a special place in the upper form dimension. Your etheric double is created. All the chakras are connected to the auras within your etheric double. Chakras in now merge to form a dear friend with silver cord, and everything is ready. A baby is born who has a similar vibration to your personality, your soul, and everything that makes up you up there. Into what you should body know. Good. What connected to the body, machine, into won't in free heaven in machine. What connected to the physical body. Now the soul is manipulating the physical body. The physical body becomes conscious and aware of itself, separate from the soul. It's more or less, I used to be to soul, as a creative, a duplicate of itself, managing the physical body through a different the mind. It's etheric double share in between. It contains a mind. Mind, you know, say a duplicate aspect of the soul. What they are into the immediate physical existence, which is the etheric realm. So an immediate aspect. You can say soul, no, like a carbon copy of the soul, and yet direct like as a copy. Oh, and that's a second creation view of the soul, and only the mind, which is essentially the etheric double. And I are connected to no abba into an immediate spiritual existence of the planet, which is the etheric world. Baby, nature spirits and no. Good. See, obisi hwa na ehɔ no nso the etheric double no connects to your physical body. Simple. Now, you are more or less the consciousness of your etheric double. That is the mind. You are more or less the awareness of your mind rather than your soul. The soul's awareness is very high. Soul no na awareness ye was so a godly level ni bi. So who was soul awareness that is when in kamu here comes in kaubiti audio because you already know about your existence and all the education that you had in heaven. Simple. You already know something because my culture say so be when you need that when you need change the body. Do 1,000 times older than the body. Bebre. Souls bebre. And you need change your body ni bebre. See akrabia in heaven. Akrabia, I will explain that later. Akrabia no heaven. And then I'm saying ubi a ya akra kete ya won yes ubi ti akrabi wu a yes o no asa akra na akọ heaven there bi. You do ha me chichimu. Nti the soul will be there. We are the immediate consciousness that controls our physical body is our minds, which is existing where in the etheric world. Our mind is merged with the etheric double. Me say body na for the etheric double. No? So our minds is merged with that. So our body na multi ihu. So your mind is within the etheric double. It is a multi who's our body, no. That's the only multi and could diagram or catch us a member or dama. Don't be surprised. And now when the moon when that's a multi and a rawa, don't be surprised because what we project an image of a different direction into our mind. No? Not a year say a harm and me be free quite so. But now what two actually, you want to walk or more name commercial. You want to be a walk asafo. Ufri asafo air quadra junction. Now a project say a doom quine muma babetu and you say a home ne quine a lead to an junction. No one nantes wa when you bound horse will obey you project in the free one. No one free asafo aqua drew so for life. And I said what could do ye say a doom to the pampas. No, because now you found about Babijini. That is what they do to the hunters because they are able to see their etheric doubles, which essentially contains their mind. Whatever image be humans be created maybe image be make cast it into your mind be as you good enough means me project be into your mind. Simple. To because say me hear drama ama me hear drama wa onu obi a o peska bi afi obi a ho a o ka kire na obetimi convince na simple. A drone obey na motia was whatever entity is behind it. No? So who can say no entity no akwa manipulating the mind no then the open mouth. Simple. No. A drone, that is all that is behind that. Simple. Good. We digress a little bit. Let's move on. Now, who connected to physical body now? Your immediate consciousness is your mind. So what's so that some mind, you know, and no who I am and around. So what done also that mind, you know, and no who and then I'm around. Because the mind is just takes a reflection of you. You will see yourself to say, I say, wow, to say why you will take a direct reflection or shower there. Mind, you know, and be shot there, yeah, what I say, what show it, yeah, and now you can wear any other thing be. Simple. But where I be a crop on you because a spiritual and that's a etheric. It's be able to me a manifest it. It's mind, you know, a bit taking the shape of you, ube who are who so need a higher level. Obi a so that ye in who is so and I say on your connection to me so the not simple no advanced levels to say Jesus more and now highly divine humans, no. Just what travel call apart for a different dimension. Etheric world the a dimension we am. Etheric world is within the dimension we am. Into how the also die unko baby etheric world. And now omo astral projection. Omo astral project here. Omo etheric world. We say obi a the money a friend saying research about people who travel to the who do astral projection. Who astral projection unko baby who do etheric world hey ya baby a boat and no. Into the bit me astral projection na by food na unchain because by food too unko baby on an etheric world where ya baby abosom no nam ne sa entities ne na sa nature basic nature spirits no any basic spirits no hono me na demon kra ni ho demon kra ni etheric world na here demon low power demons which is a genes omo na etheric world low power demons genes omo na etheric world high power demon the only or high or upper fourth or lower fourth dimension or fourth dimension cry only sixth dimension we or all the way fourth dimension. So we should get the understanding. And a man for can simply say me soul that I me who me soul and I'm baby also that I know soul you see your etheric double which contains your mind basically your mind. It's also that it's not so different from what's a while we are conscious it be emphasis what you feel we are conscious won't die. Now we imagine yourself walking in your workplace. So what's a now won't die. Now so we imagine who say one of what you it's a said what also die. So when you sleep, the mind takes control and for not doing anything, maybe a one year baby no. Now I say sometimes or you manipulate or no maybe. Sometimes the BBC or guide they need to me use your mind no BB ba be see or guide they need to me use our mind no not what they are creating BB to say a scene be among and only dream no you find so about the quadrity it will be so that maybe will be amount visa will be amount passports and this name na and your guide and I say some external spiritual entity be our person the basic in the future now through the dream no where you so mind no up yes we be say movie no or yes a movie ne kakra na ahye wo say na obi ma visa and as obi ye simple we so there so we really consciousness back from your mind all the way so have mind no really back we are strong enough na consciousness in you really back na reach your soul no and merge one with your soul no in upper fourth dimension you will experience heavenly existence and near me what heaven now be na ho no wo free wo soul ne ho ne ma no na wo tse wo destiny ase. I'm telling you nipa do say na dream here omo sorry omo beka say hey me dream here me so die no me hu me destiny there be and no kra no betimi anya a glimpse kakra bi say your spirit guide is guiding you say koha ekoyi bibi and I say go and settle on this land and I go and do this or do that. But in natural sense obia wo be reaching the consciousness be reaching the soul no obi hu ni true life plan because your life plan is tucked away somewhere in your soul. So ni mu it would me reach your soul there. True life purpose in life and also plan in life is all follow in this life no ube hu ni nyina nti nipa kono ba ya obeye a totally changed person sanity until you connect to your physical body and obe start now obobra using your mind the immediate one or mind na then until near maybe obe hu bia no you start learning physical experience, interacting with people in the physical plane, solving problems, going through challenges, going through happiness. Now, when you are growing, from birth, what will come to you? So, from birth, this is the support the angels will give to you. If it be life ray, if it be life ray, so, who do you bruna uguswa? Angels and never bombarded sa a bruno what I did from a life ray. I'm a bruno yini. Say a bruno yini to the lifespan. Obedru age be. Oh, so say wow ni me bro lifespan. A bro like one check. Into obedru age maybe obedi 2 months. Obedi a month and a half. Na afi. Angels no. So on the lifespan you know you be 2 months. Until after a month and a half. angels now more man friends a life ray no on be withdraw more life ray no nkakra on be withdraw life ray no so on withdraw life ray na ade no asate ye den e decline. So first phase near then birth, second phase near then growth. Growth is when you start receiving life ray in the lifespan of human beings. Ya birth, growth no from age 0 all the way to 50 on average. From age 0 all the way to Mrs. saying 50. The moment I will be 50 years and you start doing what? Declining. Until omobema life essence na and that's obema life ray na bombard you with the life ray. Ama ube nyini, ube flourish, ube kama na uye ho ye fe. Udi 50 na fe wo cells no. O must start to withdraw life rays. Emfa ho ne aduane papa obedi, emfa ho ne asetena papa obetena, emfa ho ne air condition mu obeda, emfa ho ne exercises a obeye. Your skin will be falling. Or skin be start to say falling. And no na wo hwe ye nim a obi ho wrinkles. Say, hey, mommy or barber what ana papa or bakokra. Very simple. You see, enter into life rain angels and the life rain be mount at that particular point in time. Now would from age 0 to 50. Simple, from age 0 to 50. Sometimes a bit deep bro, but sitting and make us say on average, a bit past 50. Or more muti onkophobia or me. Mr. Mammy Moody being chemo, more be home research, moving nipa crawl. Or more friend of Count Saint Germain. Count nipa crawl no Nidin no Bruni, a friend of Count Saint Germain. Sanko Fakwan, or any group be. That time no, or more spiritual level no. Now or more the alchemy. I did be a friend baby. Some your spiritual science be friend alchemy. Or more the alchemy. And yet alchemy no, the knowledge behind alchemy has been lost. Alchemy na nya the kitwa. Yes, some advanced spiritual name may be a. Omutimi the yenema pa. Through those alchemical spiritual practices. No, they were able to do what? Harness more life energy from the angels. Angels, you know, masters and so on, you are more direct. I mean, person may use word, you know, but as a some machines. Good. I mean, person may use word as a machine, but as a some machines. Offer process in how they are doing at the end. Let me harness some more of it. Aye. So who process a wobetimi emfa say wobetimi de anya omure na ebeba straight. It's not a matter of yes or no, a process. How omu universe no ahyehye omu say angel no use this process and or they bombard humans with life ray. Who say process na say we pay more of the life ray. They will just it's a process and they will just follow the process without changing. Yes, I want to say human. Human, yeah, dynamic more. Yeah, very just say because of your free will now you won't be in intra. But I say command. I say started something. Every day something they do. Yes, and it must be like that. Life as we know it won't be the same. Because almost imagination is so running baby. So imagination is start to say running baby. They will be doing so many things. Almost change baby. And the way life is supposed to flow without any problems, no? And problems are arising in life. And some man is so delicate, say, bibi kitwe bi ba ho kitwe bi a ebe affect all life. Bibi kitwe bi ba ho a ebe affect all life. In a way, you back in your you almost say I say. Yeah, internet use word and has a machine programmed to do this. Essentially, they are not machines. Because some machines, they are conscious, they have their free will and everything. But much of their imagination is focused on adia Nyankopon abo mo se omonye. Ebia Nyankopon say angel we hwe so. Much of the personality, 99.9% of the personality, say won hwe nnua so. Nti onsesa et say be obi o ho a nipa bi o ho a owo ebia a profound aspect of the personality they say on him more related. On corner only wild animals in related. Hey, we any day. What they need to see Flagstaff House grandpa or the Yatabeba. Because within the personality, so one name more in related. More a greater emphasis on personality more. 99% to say. Only more the be related. It's when you day crowd the quarter you go or be free walk out in the simple. Just at the end more profound. It's angels, and that's how in a way that's how they are created. Say angel way and so bombarded humans with life rare proof. Just say a year at the end almost 100% with him. Only BBA no for be a one to do. Only BBA imagination, the imagination or one out there na did. You know focus on say or the life rare amount. So the beginning simple. So and yes angel back who am duty. I'm a bombarded amount for life rare. Obama to what I know. Just that is just by the way. So that's how it is. Go for me to say they make an Council in Germain. They had a way to manipulate the angels to get more of the life free. In the Council in Germain would debate 250 years with yes. Yes. Almost say after 150 years, Ube who no not to be over 33. Yes. Ube who no after 150 years, no, Ube who no. Now while you're very young and the body is young to say nipa be over 30. Sir, because all harness more of the life ray from the angels. And you know a human ability. You know a human ability. You do ascension. When you reach ascension, the love light of God, life ray, no be by your subi. People actually won't die. Or more bit try to the point say, or no abaka say there be means try to be no free the physical body name na oko heaven. Or change the vibration. You know, and you say well, you can say a woo. As a change of vibration, we're free physical body knows like heaven. Because more of the life ray, just say a bit bombarded by so the people won't die. Obi no simple. Until now, I'm looking at the Bible say it drew her, it will be ascension, age of ascension. It drew age of ascension. Nyankopon life, love light, life, Nyankopon life. Into life, no ever toy so beam pure life. Into just say flourish will be able flourish like be a brain brum to say you can't get battery be a big from brum like and you will be spiritual to manipulate so many things. Yeah, in say environments, no, you're doing toxic and conform baby because at the end you're always fulfilled with the love light of God. You are growing fine. People will be more spiritual. Yen ku plants no yen ku mwa you be kwa boam lebi yen ku mwa no emwa ho mo nyem mwa no emwa no kra nwe aboa no because they will develop a certain level of love sanity you do why this one any man does see into us now udi 50 there o life rain no na ya teso na fe order what start e ba abrewa simple you knew an bonny you did bebrebe and more sorry every woman bebrebe no crample crowd it me my life free no crown the way we receive just life free no who did you bass and I say we live in a unhealthier and yes say life free no quack be say angel non from a woo but the way you receive the life rain the spectrum of life rain about what your body will in a way reject some of it. Yes. The body will reject some of the life rain now. Won't quite about because in mutual attraction. Say we all live a more healthy life with all the love consciousness and everything. Love will aduane a obedi fruits, life food. Nye aduane a dead. And nam she fridge him 3 months. Na fi ni ebere. You do who a metchremo. You do demons na some more metchremo. And nam she fridge him 3 months. You ku abuo bi a ponchi 2 months. Afi ni eba berry. You are basically generating a vibration and an energy frequency that's more or less opposite to the life ray that is coming to you. And by mutual attraction, you can't attract more of the life ray. Simple. through mutual attraction. So we hear any man ain't me harness more of the life ray na eba umuna. Life ray no do na ama nti wo nyini kra nche na wasate bo abrewa akokra te no bi opensa won live healthy no onyini new 50 na wasate onyi new 50 at age 35 na wo hwa akwa nanu asa akokra simple wo hwe nanu se o no se pa wo hwe nanu asa akokra nti almost wo live healthy utimi exercise or you vegan or you exercise or you meditation or you vegan or you good person o share the personality more or you good nti ne aura debia ne aura e bright and energy na or emit no or display no and or transmit out of the body no a positive energy. Life ray is equivalent to a positive energy. Because life ray is equivalent to positive energy, your own the way I will receive life ray will be different from the way I make, because I'm living on health. A bit different from the way I me receive life ray. Into wo be 55. Now you are looking like Obi Obe 40. Me di 48. Now I feel wo hwe manimu a me ya kwakwa you to say Obi a wo di be 58. That is how it is. It's you receive life ray. All by default, you bombardement. By mutual attraction, there will be and a bit defining how intensely you receive the life ray. Simple. Two people you know far. Simple. One of them on 101. Live good, have a love consciousness. One. Continuous meditation, try to become a vegan, drink more water, exercise. Simple. Okay, then drop here. So that's how it is. See, you get all the life free. See, your far first phase, birth, your far growth. Now you try 50 maybe. You do decline. Decline is when they will start withdrawing the life free. You start a boy cry, start a boy good. Now you drew point to be. Say ye baba be then ye baby woo. Ye withdraw life free na woo no. Simple. Ye withdraw life free na woo baby woo no. Tina kokra no. Ete hwa na afi na koma eventually. When yina woni ya wie biampo. But when yina to a certain point na afi na koma ejaibo because life free na de mani nyina na kakituwa bi na afi intimi sustaining the vital functions and as a vital organs in the body. Now, if vital organ jay adwuma vital organ jay adwuma pe na kokora no aka ba actually no so call him fa heaven. Simple, very simple. Good. Now, eventually akokora na go through so any many and eventually what happens? I feel ni baba be what happens? What happens to your spiritual side? What happens to your spiritual side and what happens to your physical side? I mean, starting free physical, no need breaky physical anyway. We are physical and do, but the mama never be brass. Good. What happens to your physical side? Now, your physical body, no, who talk about only a punch difference be any. Only tax a difference be any, only crime difference be any. We need to be a water difference be any. The same atomic structures now a bit for me on physical body. No, ni na as I say adia. Earth, Mother Sophia, Nadia, or say friend Sophia. Mother Sophia and see nipa friend Sophia there. That just the audience I say ya na mu. Minim kwan ofa so a pay say di no feel say di no and I say di no no na the bars as izu no ye nyina. Ya start to ehun Sophia there but Sophia, a different Gaia. Time I near Captain Planet, and now your baby begin to say Gaia, Mother Earth near there. But a living, breathing entity, conscious to say wah, Earth and what to say wah, pepe, or oris, pepe to say wah, difference being only a piece of grain, a grain of sand out that form. Or it's a 7 oris when you move pepe to say wah, a piece of bone or that one. Or you're alive, a grain of sand, a blade of grass, raindrop. Or oris be a pepe to say why human no difference be any be everything all is one. Said ye be tia no baby no sad be at a mountain no gina no mountain Everest ni mountain Kilimanjaro ni hwan ni nyina no omu nyina oris pepe to say why difference being the sun bibia planets ni nyina simple the mother earth no whatever constitutes our physical body ni nyina ye ne dia nti na uhuri ko soro a wo ba bi si fom uhuri ko soro a wo nko wo ba bi si fom adintia if we be energy bi dia mutual attraction nti uhuri ko soro a the magnitude of the mutual attraction is a rich on the obeba. Science for no omo twist later future for no be masters naturally now but future for no any be hu a omo be implementing into the education. You're going to say gravity a attractive force. A gravity is not an attractive force, it's rather a repelling force. Mutual attraction a attractive force in the me to walk osora a born baba from not based on gravity, based on mutual attraction. A born earth there into two osora or bet china baba to form simple. A move the company making sense. Mutual attraction and gravity, the end making sense. Gravity a repelling force. Gravity na making sure say the planets won't collide with each other. You be blue. You could be brave. Gravity is what is making sure say planets Pluto and Jupiter they won't collide with each other. A repelling force rather. Gravity and they surrounding with cells in the whole body, making sure say one cell doesn't collide with each other because a small gravitational field surrounding it. It will be an and I'm the baby even though me a boom, but obia ye independent. Cell no ni immunium was cell ni muno are held together by what mutual attraction into your body no entirely you are held together your body na ushimne krama body no ushimne mountain any duan kakaka na si wo feature no ni nyina no the body of the animal ni nyina are held together by ade am say friend again mutual attraction no gravity. It is a mihuri kosoro gravity na mutual attraction between me to akosi from the magnetic field na yeshimo around earth no say provided say me within sadie no say mihuri kosoro between mama masa baba beto earth back me free farther away from the magnetic field na mutual attraction ni drew na go to me wura space and there I'll be moving through aimlessly through space without knowing where to go. Aye. Planets be anywhere. I just say my planets are planets, no. Na yimu. And no kwa me planets na yimu. The planet because I don't belong to that planet. Planets are not mutual attraction. They ain't attracting me. It's I will float on the planet. I'll be floating somewhere on the planet. But Earth there, you run the atmosphere more. When you mutual attraction, everything a bit shimmy speed. At the mobile from because I belong to Earth. Simple. A bit shimmy woo the mobile from. But me go me top plan the full this one. I'll be floating on the planet because I am not mutually attracted to the planet. And only the wave no infamy. To have my cost around Bible to form because Earth there. Simple. Good. Now. Wo o physical body ni da ho by mutual attraction body ni earth there by vibration body no earth there nti any earth was similar vibration wo physical body ni da ho no any earth was similar vibration nsu e wo mu nyina no ni nyina wo de similar vibration simple with earth. Now in order not for dead bodies to pile up on the surface of the planet in sea. What was instituted? The Bena Omu implement here. The Omu implement here demons. The reason why God created demons. It's demons, why say baller for. Essentially, demon be a baller ni or baller. A demon will be a baller, a entity or baller essentially. And now see a quite advanced crowd because the demon Juma Bene is woody. Juma is a demon. Demon, Yankopo, Juma, Yankopo, the Ashen says a demon. A demon, ed, a say, or ye the opposite of an angel. So angels and catch also they ensure growth. Angels in a man near me. And they ensure making sure say life thrives. A tree cry for the word thrive. Because it be thrive. I say, Adiano essentially I mean a better way than Quebec. And that's Adiano to me woho and it me exist it me come a thrive and a word common word because survive. Essentially, angels in making sure say life entirely survival life life it be now bibia wo bia no bibia aduane kwa wo ya aduane wo fi a akire efi wo na no bo bibia mo be bia no there is a residue akire fi wo bibia ekoso bia se de ye aduane wo asase so a akire fi wo no sanso na energy when spiritual energy is used there is an excess, there's a residue for sa ade no there's a residue excess name be a energy be a emfanye hwe nti na wo hwe nipa mu krompo a sa mechanism na no de boy e se wodi bibi na wo eliminate bibi wodi bibi na wa toilet wa jonso bi egu na sa core cycle through you sa simple. Nti demons no medwuma ne say as life is thriving edru ba bia life no say inya residue ana life no ebedru baabi no residue no be catch na say bibi e make sure say residue no whatever is left in the residue no energy bia is left in the residue no you best send it back you best send energy ne back na energy na go back to where it was picked up from and it was collected from. Simple. Inti ya bombarded your body now with life rays na say when you anyway. Inti fan so physical body near residue. Residue now can it contains what a certain level of energy. It also contains a certain level of energy. One. And now sa energy na contain no aside that no yes sa ade no ye merge no you baka say you recycle no in a way. Now demons no to keep everything simple. Demons no never bombard sa residual body no with opposite of life ray and now become because a person sound fancy kakra because anti-life ray. Demons no be bombard sa ade no with an anti-life ray. Demons will be bombarded with body with a different anti-life ray, opposite of life ray. The angels now withdraw more life now, but what that one you still maintain some frequency with some energies be within you and yet be maintaining body in that state. Into demons will bombard your body with an anti-life ray. To say, or finally, we more clear the final remaining life no clear through mu cry. Into omu bombard this idea and body no it's anti-life ray na body no best start a best start pro a best start disintegrate and anti-life ray no a more of a year related to in a way and I say it has got within it a high constitute of mutual rejection. So me catch say body no the mutual attraction e dey can boom. Now angels in the ray no containing more of mutual rejection. Inti say omo bombard your body no with an anti-life ray a bit disintegrate your body no. Inti cell we are no akoto ha. Cell we are no akoto inti all the cells will have various say vibration. Omo nyina vibration nyepe. Because omo nyina vibration nyepe inti omo nyina be disintegrate from each other. They won't be compact. And come boom to say na ye man life ray na another life ray no contains more of mutual attraction. Demons no ray no ever containing more of mutual rejection. And all the cells in making up your body no they will start rejecting each other and they will disintegrate. Disintegrate the battery no is why they what decay. That is what they do to Ankara. That is what they do to a mountain. That's what they do to BBR. BBR, they will just bombard at the end with a mutual rejection ray. Now, at the end, that disintegrating. So the energy within Sadian will be picked up and will go back to where it was collected from. So that the energy will go through different processes, washing, and maybe because of they are now on my union and on my day. Almost are they are created for. It's simple. The demons no majuman no. Now, coupon I almost are. So they are opposite of life. Intina unu kudia grona ube unu kudia grona. The energy that you will be receiving from them, no, is the opposite of life ray, and gradually you will be wasting your life away by whom only demons could grant. Your life will be wasting away by whom, because they will be providing you with some life ray and now some rays beer, a opposite of what the angels are giving you for you to thrive. Until by mutual rejection, omo no say wo do consciousness am omo de no be overtake ente no wo to bia oni demons dia agro ne ade de wo ntem. Very simple. Now coming to here we nam ni and nam we be no, let's emphasize the winsua de why you need to become a vegan. So aponchi wu to ho na say the same thing, demon no e the anti life ray and e disintegrate aboa no na say wo de aboa no wura wo mu, what do you think is happening to you? You are collecting a fair amount and a share amount of that same anti-life rate into your system. Into your winner, my engineer. Simple. Tina will be a winner, biano, yeah, a winner, yinano, and check. Now you're developing your beer, strange your beer, and the opposite of life. Man, be fetish priest to be an yams or Hinba media interview, no, or say. Amochiba on chain, there are so many of them, almost so many spiritual, nipa bibri, guy because they were mortuary. Or see, dead body party, and Kaubin your punk and bang dead body, was a mobia. Say Kaweni and Kaubin who said Mobi or Mobi Papa, Mobi or Motan to be spiritual, Mobi or Motan to be a big dead body, no, Kawani, who crank, Kaw man. It's true. Now, here's the explanation. In the etheric world, there are numerous negative entities. Some are low-powered demons, some are jinns. Into uwa, na say you find say the main demon no bombard the body with anti-life ray for it to decay by mutual attraction. No, jinns no pesa vibration and negative entities na omo na omo pesa omo pen lights ray. But rather, opposite of life ray, no, or bebe or body. No. Simple. Into who are some entities in Kitty on Bemin and body no, they all want to feed off of the anti-life ray that is coming to the physical body. The life anti-life ray, no, by mutual attraction, no, rather than the life ray. No, rather than the life ray. Into women na demons ni bombarded and no person negative energy no na omo ba be negative energy into their body the order why negative entities ben negative entities ben. Just imagine what we are doing to ourselves when we eat upon chair, especially the worship fridge much. So the same thing, the process that happens for a human being, the same thing happens for a morning in the same thing. It happens to morning in Bibi Ubia. It's a highly advanced spiritual master. Undi di bebreu. And ubi di dimpa. A grains in kitty bini fruits. And yeah, tea. Before I did start to say decay negative entities about home. It still maintain its life essence to a certain point. With the fruit and maintaining life essence to a certain point, and sana worry, and sana body no maintaining it. The piano, or yeah, in full conformity with life ray. By the impunching kuko me near the idea near the bon quan ye guim. Thinking negative energy you system intina masters and say you can never attain divinity if you don't become a vegan. Simple. You can never attain divinity because they be upon China water now they are the worst because they thrive in places to say which is a negative entities in the. Yes. preko nti preko na wo to na wo egu mu no you have no idea the number of demons or ma banam ne ho low powered demons which is a James and negative entities be they wanted to feed off the negative and I say anti-life rain and yeah they proud you have no idea the anti-life rain and eba be proper no be so what are we doing to our vibration to be our spirituality I say to a greater degree be an simple obi or spirituality as to a greater degree nah no Jesus was a straight vegan ono de namo yede o de no aduane kra no je ne ni bebre no ba be we nam aduane kro se de ni bebre the more ade obenom yesuo asa no ba be we nam evident sanity Bible ndi obi hu nsem bebre o mu na fish na Jesus na wo upon champesi ni ade it is a book no just a kwa mo fa so mo tworo e de o mo nim yo good so it seems for now I can strongly say you cover the physical aspects ama akwakofa how important or vital it is for us not to be engaged in meat consumption more especially obi be ka say na say dua nso wo kwa wi dua na da bi say uti fruit na udi a fruit no or maintaining a higher standard of vibration before fruit no the to hot cha the best to say be a pro ana bibisa but uti fruit fresh na udi a and maintaining a higher standard of vibration into the realm system ni mu a before be attracting negative entities say omoba be pro no now the vitality of fruit na ru omo awie and negative entities means to me raw physical body means some about the proud. Why? Because wo vibration be a won't be rem. Wo body no vibration. Yankopon your default vibration be a won't be rem. Unless of course we don't hook for the Emma wo vibration no equivalence and are somehow similar to one modern and we meet me real physical body. Oko bonsa oko konfo bi ho a o se me ma o du fa bi am 1 minute o yem they are changing your vibration said be entities in between real mu aye ne ma simple me ma o bi am 1 minute o yem me ye say yam me ma o bi am ade akobo wasene they are all changing your vibration said be entities in between fa ho real body but the average person na wonam ne baby no so what if fruit na wo dia more or less you better say and maintaining a certain vital positive energy and I say like a certain level degree of viable positive energy our carry more and affecting the system so much and affecting the system unless say we did the approbe there then decaying process not started on Sardian and of course I attract negative entities low powered genes nti kotre wu to ho a any great demon e ba be pro no genes no negative entities nkete genes no mo low powered demons no friend the gene mala for ndi o mo ya adwuma mo friend no gene o mo ti binya self awareness no ma start any nipa operate simple sa o ma adwuma no say so mo pro sanka te to ho a o mo no be pro no kotre wu o mo no be pro no but bibi to say fin ball cataclysmic effect bi a high powered demons no be pro no humans wu atoto ho no ene ya wo so no kakraka bia wu atoho no high powered demons ni bi and intermediate powered ni bi omo na beba no ma bombard sa de no with the energy na prontem na free ho na angels no omo so atam energy no kosoro no mde akwakogu collection bank ni na afi om sa de ayade fofo simple ti ye drew ya pass where we now enko the most interesting parts what happens to our spiritual side humans in the empire adwene go humans so yenye empreko onaze yenye indua na ba we the afterlife process of indua humans ye de no ehia chen or any other entity we are the crown jewels of God you say entity bia and I say bibi nam ho a anasa abo bi nam ho ne hu hia nyankopon ne hu hia nyankopon pa we are the crown jewels of God ye ni kuta the highest consciousness nyankopon accurate ye nyankopon ye fancy let's go fancy nyankopon ade bomu nyina no ye ne ye dimu ankasa humans ye dimu ankasa It's in I'm saying we are the crown jewels of God. Simple. Here the processing is different crowd. Simple. The bobo so now in for episode we and we. Now your spiritual side. So when you die of a conscious age, I'm not talking about a crack, it will be a woo. I mean free, I mean clean crown the end simple. So a crabby, ya wo na no stati so soon and ya be born no woo ya and I can't be born no woo ya. That's pediatric stage and I say infancy stage now one. When you're so conscious, now dreaming develop so much. The experiences here kakrebi when good and evil, the difference between how when to me cry and differentiate between what is good and what is evil. What the look sing good and say what be the wa or kwa so won crop say eh say jata kra ba on the onim say aboa bi na eba nti wo kwa explore sa de kwa hwade ne mind no na age no ne intelligence ne developing through baby a nti sa akra no say owu a what happens to sa akra now this is what happens to sa akra no o roll back the consciousness will roll back to the soul just like nipa when you pepepe nti owu a wɔn fa no to say yɛ ba be fa saa ne consciousness pepepe through the white lights and I say wɔn frɛ bibi portal of lights I say portal bi the odo be fam no odo be fam it will just whatever akrani nya ye bia no it will just join back to the soul in heaven so our consciousness will join back to the soul in heaven but joining back to the soul in heaven enko dane pani enko dane akra so ni enko dane akra obe maintaining in pen fie no now the consciousness of the soul takes over the current consciousness of the soul takes over. Okay, my main friend free. I mean, before this will be made clear, no? My main company for the no. Before and son of the no explaining crane there. Na you say, okay, an adult person is dead. Nipa when you anyway when in papa nim boni or baby as or be woman why see. In fact, from age 12 walk on unim papa unim boni nim sani mani good. Now, what is the first thing that happens to the person? The first place the person finds him or herself is the etheric world. Some Kashrem will say, your mind, that is the immediate consciousness you know. Into your mind, you roll back to that etheric mind conscious state. So you see yourself in the etheric world. First bang, now see what? You see yourself in the etheric world. In a way, as a world rolling back, your consciousness is shifted from your physical body to your mind. And your mind, is basically what is controlling your physical body. Your immediate control, remote control of your physical body. You are basically your mind. Your physical body need proteins, form. What is actually in play is your mind. So what is actually working is your mind. And your physical body, it's your mind. Or mind, then catch your brain know what to do, everything. They will be dreaming, they will be imagining, goes on in your mind. And to make everything simple, you switch or physical body now you exist in the mind state. Simple. You don't have a body beam, but you don't have a physical body beam, but you exist only in the mind state. So mind and all that it knows is atade aneshel, current atade aneshel. The current atade aneshel is what your mind is wrapped around. Into no na be who se show original simple. And because you're existing in the etheric world, your mind existing in your etheric world, or mind in the who physical body, say that. Simple. That is what a near-death experiences. Yeah, and it's true. Your mind will see your physical body and say that. Simple. Think you're conscious, strong enough, and now or astral projection, which is very bad. Without a guided, when you have a proper guidance, and okay, astral projection. Could share negative entity be one negative entity, no be have mind in this or be house. So it's not a good thing to do. nti but obi otimi astral projection bi or astral project here no who send physical body ni down because we shift consciousness ni nyinaa into the mind. So even though the silver cord is intact, we shift consciousness into the mind. So shift consciousness into the mind that ultimately from the mind on the side from the etheric world on the physical body down, but still we're connected to it. The same thing for the phone and ultimately too. The same thing, the same process. The omodo for a negative entity be na negative entity no etimi aye way bia obema omo consciousness ni 100% will be shifted onto the mind. When it's shifted onto the mind, the mind can explore the etheric world whilst the body is dead. Home kama maintain all the vital functions in your but na that one consciousness be ni so a de manipulate no timpa no na you or home but consciousness ni nyina ye free no ne so remaining there the other be home ni the other be home basically essentially the other be home nko a na ni kra won timi mie because consciousness ni nyina shift kwa could the mind so the consciousness is everything you do why be consciousness is basically everything the consciousness ni nyina shift could the mind so when you die silver cord will be sharp with silver cord in will be sharp with silver cord now disconnected from the physical body and disconnected from the physical body sorry in natural sense who are what is severed is not your consciousness. It's not your silver cord. And your chakras. They will separate your chakras. Your chakra now, say, connected from your soul to where you know. Omu chasa chakras, no mua. Na where you not separate, your mind not separate from physical body. Your soul not separate from your physical body. So there's no connection anymore. But your consciousness will still remain intact. So our consciousness now be building on us as it will remain intact. Simple. Now, our consciousness, because when you won't develop BBR, this is what will happen. A yiba ba foul, wabusu ubiti se wabusu ni ne baba be foul. So many people think say Jesus in the Bible for especially more religious. I mean Jesus Bible family now with Jesus ni na juma no. He's doing higher things. In Nipa Nipa thousands of people every day no. And Jesus in the best say omu nyina akwa heaven there be. Uwa na wo abusu ni na Bible for. Uni abusu ni awo guide be na Bible for. Simple. It is omunye twa cord ni mu pe. Your mind will be in one state or physical body in the echo because life be any connected to it anymore. Life be any connected to it. Your fans will be able to remote you. Will be able to remote you. The physical body becomes incapable of what housing again a soul. Simple. Will be the second war coming. The physical body becomes incapable of housing a soul. And directors of life, you know, because of 1% zombies, Benin Masasi Swinty. You both to now adrenaline say ya, adrenaline on the central nervous system, say ya, and now anything happens to your body. Now central into Nipa Ube Wua, adrenaline any woo last. So adrenaline woo last, woo. Will live a bit in say, Wakuma bit in say, but Wakuma and then supply moja to adrenaline. To Wakuma say, adrenaline actually. But adrenaline bit in woo. Time and a year, you more emergency. It's me to be to life support so no. Yeah, there will be better life support no wo. Or the life support so na come ebo or home ni bibia air function. But na adwene no ewu. Wa adwene wu a wawu. Adwene no and no na central nervous system. I'm talking about the physical brain. And no na central nervous system. The central nervous system no the moment ebe cut it off say until the moment you lose all the functions any adwuma biem no wo bibi no ye be ye wo a obetimi aba back biem ba wakoma betimi abo ti wakoma ebo ba na wadwene ewu se wadwene ewu a wo nti ye do tube be show minim wo da wo say the tube be show minim na tube no ehome ma wonti ana ye ma wo ye di nsu esi nsu a wonya aduane bibia di kamenti wakoma no ebe koso abo o liver be ye adwuma o kidney be ye adwuma o bibia be adwuma ba wadwene ewu no ye tu tube na adwene no and it's me home without any machine. Until without the machine, untimi home. When timi home, oxygen and wakoma ni subi jaibo. Wakoma ni jaibo and one wow. Already knew what that because I didn't know the two machine 90 years obi the life support so. Mbofono pa na ya mote hu sa de no. So obi I explore more abridge no. Or say akwane the life support so. But doctors may say why your brain dead. So when your brain is dead, and from so wakoma ebo. Wow. And from so liver here juma wow. And from so lungs here juma wow. So that's just by the way. Intina, it's nipa tidie. So brain no and who can't to a certain point, a certain extent. So wakoma bit me say, but wakoma say a wakoma say a instantly. A die bekun say, afe yakoma ntimi mpompi moja enko all the vital organs in him. The most important vital organ is the brain. Si yakoma ntimi mpompi moja enko brain mo, brain no so best at you. Si yakoma de wu no be the can first. Nti afe ntimi mfa moja enko brain ni mu a afi na brain no ewu wagu brain dead ugo brain dead a eho ene yebeka say wawu ba wakoma say ne ye de wudu hospital ye emergency for ye be miemie wakoma ye miemie wakoma na wakoma no pompi moja na bitimi ko brain mu a utimi sorry back nti ne ye bibi e friend CPR simple nti that is just by the way nti brain no ewu eventually when you go brain dead eventually wawu na ometwa wo code no umutwa code no ma na wo ba be cardian your mind and your consciousness. So your mind, you know, what is consciousness? Consciousness is no and a collection of niyama will be nyina. You become conscious of sa niyama no. And that will define your current state of mind. It is a me call law school and I'm could be a man for some course niyama. That will be my consciousness. My busuya will be my consciousness. My tribe will contribute to my consciousness. My country will contribute to my consciousness. My occupation will contribute to my consciousness. My wife, my kids, all the people, all the things that I interacted with, all the subjects of life I'm interacting with, kaboom, it make it upwards my consciousness. That will be my current state of mind. I repeat, every aspect of life I may interact with and I may experience in my physical world. That will be my current state of mind, aka my consciousness. Now, this consciousness, and this experience, now forming my consciousness, is a learning process in the end. In this consciousness, it will assume a physical, it will assume a body. A humanoid figure in the etheric world when I die. So our consciousness will assume a humanoid figure when I die because my physical body, the way my face looks, the way my arms are, maybe my physical body is part of my consciousness. Into me no minim atade ekro ehye me. Into me wu a atade ehye me mpo no I'm conscious over atade ehye me. Into na me share skirt and blouse. Me wu akwa ko gina other side na atade na ehye me because that is what currently I'm conscious over. So me strong na say me spirituality asia. Even me wu no me me consciousness change atade ehye me. That is for the advanced people. Omo and semi ameke omo ase to a higher degree no. Omo me asese matter ade when they are before class and omo guide number before. Now, what we generate etheric body etheric world ho. Consciousness need you are essentially your consciousness. You are essentially your consciousness. Now you have been separated from the physical body because of one or two reasons. And you may kunipa de mean to me make a whole list. More money me kunipa. Ujina hona for obia onye so spiritual and I want spirituality as it is the main spiritual the person will be confused because hey na him fa na mjina me ko jo mjina he say me wu sisi a me ko jina etheric world me hu say this is what has happened to me no na simple me ebia me nya shock okra me be ekitu abi but me hu say this because me tiase simple and obia wo sua de we bia no enim e betiase bi because it's clearly explained. Into ya obi hu se ujina hona obodi na wona obi hu se wawu. Then what you are supposed to wait for is ade a friend your guide wabusuani a oba be for wako heaven wabusuani oba be for wako heaven from earth to heaven Simple. Nti wabusuani no ade nti no wabusuani ese wabusuani na beye ba before akọ heaven. Because say wabusuani no is the person you are familiar with. Nti wonana wonim na wotete ampesie ma no wotwi makoma no ne ade wo sensu si no ho adwae ne ade na wakotena heaven no, you know wonana no. Nti wonana na wonim no se wu sisi wonana no ono be create portal, obi bie white door, be white lights, a door of white lights be ono be bie na odo wawuram na odo go back to heaven. So ono be create portal. There are a whole lot of complexities in it. Wonana no portal na obi bie ama ono angels be crack ho and you say angel no be who angel no, but angel no support wonana no to create that portal and that tunnel no what the bed what the fame through what the bed be heaven. It's angels no nya kasade no. It's wonana no must be somebody in heaven and in hell. So wonana no to hell dia me pacho ono ne consciousness no and yet enough so bit me create portal. Nti ye te asase so yesu ewu ye busuafo no mo so te asase so ye could develop it in heaven. Yesu ye bitime ba be one of the people ye busuani bi obewu bia na yesu ye kwakwa na ye higher achievement. That is in pakro no utimi shift vibration. Wonana no wo te heaven. So utimi before that is why advance kakra in heaven when you raw. Because utimi create portal and that's utimi shift vibration, because there is a shift or changing the vibe or manipulating vibration be to appear in the etheric world and create some white dawn and send was so and the vibration be kavao and send what the way white dawn and walk appear heaven. Negative entities in the whom says money cost in the etheric world or my I manipulated the minds of some negative people be on the planet. I'm a uncle for YouTube videos say who no rust our white portal anymore. We be call about reincarnation into who are in rust our white portal. Yes, some negative entities video more you know. Or men who say so who are wabuseni na befauko. Almost all friendly will be so convinces some negative people be almost say so who are don't need be more in Famunko. Don't need be no one for more and chairman, only baby a copy, a friend limbo. So wabuseni no banner when dinner chin and qua or beko job, because that's any place in on tea etheric or to heaven. Into one deal with Bush and Nichi, on a night chin and Konawaka, with ye, a Bozambina, a wine and high buffon, or Baba 5 or Baba Famako, and me change Jesus, or Bejaho, or no Agiu, or Becatcher, or Betcher, or Baby Catcher, or say, Onana, Mini, and Nemenko, to say the woe unka at Yasaphono, fiscal people, yes, I won't say, what's I say, what's I say, cratching, said you know, what fiscal body, will be what will be what I say, chain. Or come in raw state, or come back to the soul in the raw state. And you will be what you are more alive than you. You are much more alive dead. Physical body they say proteins. Proteins in your carbon near the Namha. And they did and in your DG and they forget you're doing the one. They will be the person is much more alive than you. Because your original place is heaven. And you were never here. It was just a connection. Koliko, puppets and also no manipulating physical body no. Te se koliko bi nsa nti una nana ba anase wobusuani bi kra betima your father ana betima you bia so father no wo heaven no wo advance ntem a wo father wobusuani basically wobusuani a wunim no more or less wobusuani a wunim no simple so papa no ma me mu nyina tititi ase na una na bi wu da oba obi introducing himself to you e bi kra na wunim no be bia be hu ne picture bia na bibisa obi introducing himself to you say me mini onana o maame obi obebubo mu din akyerewo obehu se onana no wodi na kina onana o convince no one convince after some time ona onye arguments we obeko oja wo a by mutual attraction you are not supposed to exist in the etheric world baby obe exist e for limbo hona asantefo no friend na samado no it is their souls be unfortunately omo no yana white light white dawn in be ma omo something in the universe and then see something in the universe and God is outside of our universe something universe and no its own mechanism idea separate from God yeah nyankopon no bo universe we no on the universe we outside of the universe The amount for some call him no go hunya kupon when there be make sure kwan ya kupon first what they connect to universe. Universe na wa born. Onim God will different existence. I will do draw I won't say. Won't say existence. And I said nothing is existing there. Your mind or your imagination can comprehend. Yes, Jesus Christ, your imagination going to me comprehend the existence of God now. See, so some people, due to some defects in the universe, and I say, and person use the word defects, and I said, for some reason, they go and land in the baby of the limbo, as some do. So, more landing in limbo, not omenamo. And I will also on wine and wholesale on the Jesus and I will train or ye Christoni, especially deeper for you. Christoni barry and deep or chain a friend saying Jesus or Baba for heaven, the patch or no such and then the bush in the general. The bush in the general bet quack ended up in limbo by mutual attraction. Directors of life in the BU, no more to limbo. So who to limbo? Souls Bibrina is in limbo. Limbo no somewhere almost the location below lower fourth dimension. I say a bang lower fourth dimension, maybe a demon so on I see a 1 year hell. Limbo near hell. As some don't know what it is in a 1 year hell. In natural sense, but a 1 year bright, a 1 year dismal, a Bobby, dismal place be a 1 year grey be star be a whole color in your son. I'll be who. Humans no matter what no. Those are humans they are going to say the same as you. Amanfo akosi hene wo ho wo kɔ ho wo yɛ fresh na wo kɔ ho a no ma kyerɛ sɛ wo den na de wo ba yɛ asase so brabe na de bɛbɔ yɛ wan kunya sɛ papa bi anka wo ho na wo hwɛ na wo bra no enye sɛ kɔ bɔ kro no ne kɔ kye wo bɔ wo ku ho a they have some punishment bi o me de bɛ me ma but enye necessary sɛ amochi bi gyina ho a wo twa wachi omo punishment of the more of emotional enye physical sɛ de yɛ hu ni nti omo so asisi hene e de omo etheric mind no omo de critic dying bit say de omo tititi mu edididi dwa bit say de omo di dwa wo say de humans ye di dwa wo how like ni nyina nye real ni nyina etheric formations no they don't need to eat or anything and be say de ye di fufu or how they be but omo be ye ni maybe say because they are human just to keep themselves busy e wo mu advanced guides in heaven. Angels in heaven, they go to limbo and tell the people to change their mind so that they will go to heaven and go through their life review. Now, we know this information. It's your lights in the and straight. You call heaven. You call. What is the first thing to do? You can land in hell. First place I call heaven. That is middle part of heaven. Because it's Summerland. Good. Now in Summerland, you do who are the immediate people you meet? Yeah, bush your four your cousins, no, many and we will engage them. They will engage us. It's a assassin, so then they cost assassin. So, hey, also bet me with some. Hey, now Mumba Hatcher and heaven. Then they cost one honey. They had to say no. So they will just I say orientation. Who travel more at orientation now? Who travel heaven is orientation. Simple. Who travel or more at orientation now? Also, hey, maybe I bet me go catch from hey. As they say the iPhone you do 15, say, hey, yes, as so for hey, you say they need technology call anymore. They say crowd is cars equate need to fail you. Hey, sir, cars you need to fail you. Sir. So be also when what is going on earth because what me about earth, what me changing the vibration. What me changing vibration or me about earth, I be whatever is going on earth. And now they can connect to medium, another medium. So be your earth, what me connected to medium be your earth. Now medium through the eyes of the medium, no, what is going on earth. Simple. And so be our here, so we will calculate the iPhone. Yeah. Through medium be on any connected on earth. No, what is going on earth. Simple. And you do what on another you do what they will just familiarize yourself with the environment, kakra, and you will boost your phone, most especially will boost your phone. Very simple. And one. Until we yes are the we are. Na afi DNS what will you be friend no life review. This is the most interesting part. And if I call the next audio now your Drew pointer you are about to have your life review just like I said we go through a dear friend familiarization as orientation bisa odi one obusuafo we nam ha omu nyina ba behia wo na bebre na introduce wo because of course bebre na wo ha bia unhu omo da ona na bi dada da bia unhu na da bi oka say me na me wo ma me na bibisa. So like the general thing we do when you go to your class, how you familiarize yourself with the people over there. Simple. Yes, I need many area before. Sani many is done to prepare you for a different your life review. Sani many is done to prepare you for a different your life review. Good. Your group points out you're about to have your life review. But lest I forget, there is some point to be more yentini and can ye. So me catch them yesterday we did make say we saw now to heaven. We saw on my earth, me sit oka heaven. So you never come to earth. In natural sense, the real you is back in heaven. The real you is back in heaven. Whatever consciousness or whatever body that you use to experience life on the physical planet, just a carbon copy, and I say created consciousness of the soul. So nipa kra what to spiritually powerful cry enough, not developing enough. You can create another carbon copy of yourself to exist in a different region and even country. More explore spirituality to a greater extent. And you come across masters who will confess a different dupo ganga. Sani friend, perform different no. Often the dupo ganga. Dupo ganga ni chese ultimate che uhumu mienu. Na ba kwa kusi baby, na ba kusi baby. Make a short story be a shame at the end of the audio. Na modi ati dupo ganga no. I see a living person who has ever done it. Good. Now, so no, all that will create a copy of himself and a copy, ever build a consciousness through the body's experience and then simple. You have to say through the mind. What build the behavior now? What will something that's happening to the body? Something that's happening to the body no. I feel the consciousness now built and it wouldn't go waste. It must go back and merge with the soul. Consciousness in our building ain't co-waste because it's an experience. It's a learning process. What be seeing what be interacting with what build the vibration be brain. You get it? It should go back to the soul to be the soul's current consciousness. So who are you be track your guide. And I said, Wabusi, Baba foul, or do be white lights in him, white porter. White portal and I said doorway in him. No, they'll go back to heaven. Now, souls now about earth. You are connected to bodies on earth, and now souls incarnate. You incarnate. Good. The soul not to heaven. No, among frat general population now, more heaven no, more special place. Almost special place. You say what's earth no. So then I'm heaven on also interact with a man for share we are not channel. Good morning and good afternoon. There be almost special place be created for them. So some catch us heaven hono and that's a higher form dimension hono. And there might be a whole different place of existence ho. Into souls are incarnate no. So now make catch us all say heaven one my earth no, but only cord connection or they are connected to the body no. Or no almost special place be. Higher form dimension, and they are guided, but they are conscious and separate from you, but they are not interacting with the general population of souls in heaven. They are conscious and there, and they are being guided as to the energies that they will transmit to your body and how they do certain things. Good. Until you don't come back. The first person and the first thing you meet, your soul, into consciousness, we take physical body, separate from soul consciousness. It would do or no a baby share will be embracing. So, would do or no be share no baby or baby embracing. Into embrace you are. Now one merge it together with honor. Soul, a dear friend soul, you merge together with our soul. A dear who soul and Kassan. Now we merge it together. Experience and knowledge I will be gaining and I'm a friend of consciousness. the experience, knowledge, be out the unim no papa, unim no one now, or one annual Jima, or Ira Warren, or Ma, or a Diana would tribe, and now shame country, and now womb, acquire 2 years. Nina kaboom to form idea from your consciousness, and now because in a layman terms, so because of knowledge, until will current consciousness, and no, and it will be the current consciousness of the soul. Until the experience of being our head, that will be the current consciousness of the soul. It is a woman with the soul. All that's a one soul, the old building was as easy. It is a woman now, a doctor, you don't change when you die. Yes, now to talk of course as is, who do one or a scientist, or there be, and as we do one or a musician, or there be. So we a musician, who are, the only no. That is all that you know. And your man so needs to say, still tagged somewhere. A shirty, Nina, that's so shirty. And Nina, yes, also acquire spirituality or heaven. So this also could say spirituality in heaven. And some of what mean babies and you made and the people are walking in heaven. Or they are just ordinary to say the enemy as easy. To go for them heaven. Say no a carpenter. The onim nyina say na onim nyina is a carpenter. Just say we call heaven rules necessary as a love light of God and that almost so come ni ho hu hia so obeda o mra ni ade hu hia so obeye say adwuma no afidi abusuafo to ne namfofo ne abusuafo ne nam ho pepepe. Ne consciousness ne say dey no to earth ya pepepe difference be anim. Difference be anim because when you die you don't change. Sa consciousness na wo di be wu free assassins no knowledge no base ni nyina no so wo pese wo hu niam fada agese ho so wo sa akoye meditation ni ade kosua spirituality in heaven no e practice spirituality e serve different masters any different masters echi et say et ya pepe what happens up there no pepe your life process are you follow no pepe you find some person is spiritually inclined and some spiritually powerful be as a African traditional religion and make could do conform be a china conform in china habana or chirem no chirem motia we and I'm a person meditation make could do Hindu ni be a china be and me person whatever simple said the obey no sa na be osoro aba be powerful sa said the make sa na be osoro and sana what's mean the truth behind the universe. It's information where ye no 400 no. It's just ye new heaven no. Now ye the knowledge no about spirituality na bimu dada a kosro dada a different level cry. So many people in heaven they don't know what we are talking about right now. They have no idea what goes on. They have no idea. They don't have any interest and nobody will falter them for that. But yeah, no, in your knowledge where you do, you practicing on earth in Pony, you do it, make heaven. You quack your meditation, Master Jesus, money, other advanced guides, and masters, you know, and the Duomechia, Baba, pure spirits. Obey pure spirits. We do honor. You become invincible to even the ordinary person now, that's what earthly consciousness. Yes. So you develop here meditation, you develop to become a pure spirit. Into heaven is not crowded. Into monam hona na amafo yira. Heaven money amafo na no omo yira. Add into omo enye so omo yira so omo yira kwa kupie baabi o. A omo ni ho omo ho anso mu hu omo. Simply omo vibration increase. Vibration be increase bia no. Say wo below that vibration, wo hu ade kro no. Into na yin hu motia no. Motia will higher vibration than ye because of say etheric world. Into one of motia. Simple. Into heaven, only amount for their vibration will increase when their vibration increases. No, only them who say no. Yes, or come be a word. So why only one it and say the emotia as so a simple. So me digress kakra. When you go back, you merge with your soul. Your current consciousness become that of the soul. So this is a honor so as I say so you crash and you go and work on it so that you find the true you. You dive deep into yourself through meditation, through services. You dive deep into yourself to uncover the true you. So that by ubet me I send it up as a pure spirit. Simple. In the case of Accra, Accra be wu. The consciousness, one build the consciousness, advanced consciousness, Papa Bia. So that's the difference. So Accra be wu. On come matter say reincarnation, said the amount for can be no, there reincarnation be anyhow. See Accra will be wu. Simply, what will happen is, if say we did 2 years, 3 years, well, who different when your experiences be the knowledge and increase be so you come back. Accra will merge with the soul, but the consciousness won't be the current consciousness of the soul. Consciousness will be the old consciousness of the soul. The consciousness and not soul needed to heaven. So before and soul no be back earth, no me catch say obey certain interactions with people in heaven. Simple. Obey certain interactions with people in heaven. And to say we are crowd, one channel. When you go back, your experience in heaven, immediate experience in heaven, life plan, and one it will be your current consciousness. Into consciousness and quiet to say Accra, into say will be a Accra. I'm not for to say Accra and I'm heaven. Accra be no heaven. Me say so when you giant akokra say ehoro unyini enti obi hu ka say you look like akokra there but we so no ancient wanyini we so wanyini che obody no 100,000 times. That's how it is. Good. So you go through the process Accra no body no consciousness can merge with the soul. The current consciousness of soul will revert back to time and or because earth no Accra no beginning experience bia. Now, if you want to life in the soul, was started meditation or he said be going to be developing into a pure spirit. But dear, where ye are audio, ye papa ne bonny to acquire current consciousness. And near I did the audio be even form part of your consciousness. Whatever I'm saying, it will form part of your consciousness, it will form part of your knowledge base. It will do what? You know all these things that will do heaven. You know, you wouldn't do that. You can even teach people there. Who to see and heaven. You can even teach people what I'm teaching. They may catch them with there. Simple. Yes. Because so be on fun name. Now, eventually you are going through a different your life review. Life review. One measure with the soul, one who be one who boost your 4 o'clock didn't come out familiarize it. Life review. Who drew what? After the orientation phase and now familiarization phase, you'll be moved to a place to have your life review by the guides. Guys, they are guides responsible for Sadiano. They will move you there to have your life review. The patrol sorry some being say me a Methodist ni me a one. Debbie. There's a special place for the fanatics, for the religious fanatics. There's a special place for the religious fanatics. Or more religious barry tintinino, cantinino. There's a special place for them in heaven. But Obia must go through a dear friend with life review. Obia must go through a dear friend with life review. Simple. There's an exception there, my function. Even though it's not an exception, it's a middle process, like it's a before process. And suddenly you have your life review. And no year for Uncle Four, they die of severe depression, they die of the infants, mental illness, and severe trauma. Beer. So Uncle Four, and go through this process. So Uncle Four, they go to baby to say hospital. Call baby, don't go to baby to say hospital. But hospital, no, and for what they say, in Subesi, so honey, they were mental. And to be our mental trauma and any other or die of mental trauma. Just so my catcher say, or conscious and the tears as who was sanity. It will be severely depressed. That's who are in the consciousness and so still now we're depressed. Will be to say the maker will be to say infants assembly trauma tragic be part the two will be and so the kuna sad depression it means a carry on to the next life. Not still now or sad state in the mental be funny qua before by having a life review, they will take that person to a hospital. Omo de ne call hospital. Na omo healing no. More angels and the guides they are responsible for that. Into who call heaven, a dreamer back where no, who bet me quack train you, powerful to the point say you will be part of the people, nurse for a doctor for now, or more healing amount for mentally, or more the mental depression, about echo heaven. You will heal them before they go through their life review. Until we are depressed that you can't make any meaningful judgments when you are having your life review. You can't judge yourself. Nipa obi no judge obi a. Ni Jesus in a life review a conference ho and say a circle ho and or say why born in why papa daddy. The omekeka no Christo for the keka no entro. Ni Jesus ni si wa o ye guides bi and e sad no. And then guys no omo te one they guide you through your life review. Who go through your life review, they guide you through. They are just guides. They are not judges. They won't judge you. The true judge is you. You judge yourself. You judge yourself. My main family says so. So who could be born Uko ye bibia, men kasa boni po. Uko ye bibia. Why na judge? Why na first person who timi judge who say ade na wo ye no ye boni na papa. Uko ye bibia. Why na first person who timi judge who say ade no o ye na ye boni na papa is you. You know. You can know say ade we am e You can have all 1,000 excuses to justify Saturday and away, but deep within you, you know Saturday we are away. So you judge yourself. We are our own judges. Simple. We are our own judges. Very simple. Now, what do you like I was saying, more mental illness near the mentally. So my culture say mostly. Heaven and you more physical pain in your no there be a mental. Good. Into mentally you will be taken to a hospital and they will heal your mind. They will heal that mind. To heal your mind and then will be then who's a why fine. Then you go back to your life review. Simple. See when you go to your life review no you chiche nema miensa more de life review ne more de nema miensa bi na you go through predominantly one interaction review no will be focused on yenti hani the review will be much focused on your interactions with human beings, other human beings. Yenti hani is very important. The review will be much focused on your interaction with human beings. In exceptional cases, some people have part of their review focus on moi and India and other things and rocks. And only because they had a strong interaction with those things. So when they say so many media interactive it became an integral aspect of my life. Many more many rocks, minerals. All those things will become an integral aspect of my life. My life review na be cover some aspects, but generally, your life review a human interaction, how are many humans dealing here? That is what life review will be what's focused on. And see, my interaction with human, no saying a now, interaction with human, even so much the things, the good interactions you had with people, aka the good things you did for people, simple. You see everything within 5 seconds. So the 80 years was a second. Every interaction you had with people, within who be. You get it? Now, almost all my year bonnie within 5 seconds. No one who almost my year bonnie will be a year bonnie biano. Ube bonnie will be the year you feel it. Ube almost so year almost so bonnie will be a one so year the bonnie beer within 5 seconds. Ube musa omo waye omo boni nyina. Nti the people you loved or you did good things to, the people who hurt you, and the people who you hurt. Omo a wo hurt omo. Sanima we nyina are there just to evaluate your level of what? Holiness. And now your level of vibration. Holiness, and who you holier, you are vibrating high. When you're holier, you are vibrating low. And I say you are intermediate. Simple. So they are in between areas. Holiness in your anyepe. Ye holiness in your pe. Mimi holiness in Drew Jesus. Holiness. And me who baby are. What's I say? Chairman be at India. The holiness, no. Ebi I be Jesus. Anti holiness in your anyepe. Evil in your so anyepe. Me boni no ente se Adolf Hitler o tutu o ma me aponche class me nkunu kropo a be ya se mama me na anka pese me kunipa there be I take care of people, I don't kill people. And chese me ndi boni o ti amanfo mo ka se boni nyina ye pe no, it's never true. It's never true. Ni be boni nyina nye pe papa nyina nso nye pe sanity papa bi mu du che papa bi. Even though ni nyina papa bi mo du che papa bi boni bi nso mo du che boni bi untimi kan chem say makunipa 10 time makunipa 50 egu ha sisi abo ma no say ntabo show mo obi enya na duane o ka say on ma no the same thing. It's never the same thing, Mr. It's never the same thing. My level of synastry and the level of low vibration and degree of low vibration me here to kill nipa 50 no. And yes, I same low vibration and I'm here. Say me the bebo chimo den say me mo aduane ni bi ni. Yes, into differences wo. Mommy hu sa de no. Ya na amanfo kan be brain na boni nyina e pen na de and dey. It's never true. Now, you will see all those things. You will see all those things. Forget about your religion. Your religion there doesn't come there. Everything being evaluated there is the level of love and then the degree of love inside of your heart. The degree of odo I o akomemu. Yes, everything. Bibia wo ye wo nyina no. Wo life review no. Bibia wo ye wo nyina is centered on the degree of love inside of your heart. I o akomemu. Simple. Ni nyina based on love. Now, omo amaye omo bone no. Your friends say, "Oh, my omo papa." No, they will ask me, "Say, experience like what have I learned from Papa me yema amanfo?" They na mesuye free. Genuine papa wo nye ebotrobojo papa ya ye pesca di ntini ye papa no there be genuine papa no. Of course, on betimi de botrobojo ni bi afem say nyina wo ye papa. Na de pe bibi. On betimi de nyina afem, wo betimi ehun ni nyina bi. But ye bebu say, "Dey experience no, dey na wenye free, dey na wusuye free." Of course, Papa we man for the say when age. Oh, it because obi also cry one here oku papa bi oyema obi a nipa kro no am abeda na say because akwa we dey na papa no we me na be me ko school me das cry one ka bi ankyere me. It's just by the way. But the nyina say Papa we man for the majority of the people will be excited and say, "Oh, well, who say is Uncle Fool and say, oh, your more papa." Obi okra and papa back, okra woo. Obi ohwa and papa ba woo. Because you ripple effect of born and ripple effect of papa. You can't be a ripple effect. If I say akrabi, enam kwan ho o ekom de no. And now man 50 cities. O ko fie no di 50 cities no koma na ma me na omode no aduane no mu nyina di yi o. Omu nyina omu di yi ni nyina why omu nyina papa o. Inti life review no betimi cover ni nyina ma obehu se ma me na ka se akpapa ye share we mo 50 cedis nyame nsira no nyame nsira no nyame ntone nkwa na mu ni ade no obehu ni nyina but now you don't know say directly we no papa sanso na bone a wo so ye no e bet the whole ripple effect be affect amafo bi kura woni mo mo tizan e friend the ripple effect of bone and papa. Very simple. Now Papa no yabusa on experience when on free when age food dey me your papa ha na fe ye twa bone na ba omo a omo wo ye omo bone you in natural sense you experience it omo a wo ye omo bone no that is what masters in this air can omo say wo be experience bone a wo dey ye amanfo bone a wo dey ye amanfo how they felt it they be because omo make it to hell omo wicked papa. in a way you feel, your friend said, Mammy, and I make all Robin or me Jane bag and I make kind of tissue, and I'm doing an imchichi and I'm Janikoy. The pain the mommy went through, the emotional and the physical pain I will go through, in a way I will feel it. Physical, I don't mean feel you, but emotional and mental pain now, me the mommy go through. When me feel it, hey, it's the mommy, ha! Everybody, good. And just imagine the number of people you have offended. One more word, one more you music, one more. Sir, you see, and so who not that guides and our masters, or maybe I'll say. Then the was your free. And I'm that hour, and as a baby, in a calm, gentle, loving way. No, maybe I'll say. Then the was your free this experience. I honor. You are supposed to have a different remorse to boost up your holiness. When you know, I'm going to count you. Ebi a maame no me gye no na me nya dai maame no so onyeska ntina me so me wie bia kwa akoto aduane adi ntina me wie aye no na Ghana na ha din ntina ezi tuwa na me twe na me de kwa me didi na nyesa de anka me ntimi nto aduane ma me bani otase na Ghana ha din sana kwa na afi de wo si me de akwa we nkwasasem na obedi ntina esem didi na te de onjimi obejimi ne de ne tese na esem hye na so. I say you don't have any remorse for Nema we to the case of a man. And that's a concern that said the madam for the no and then Sameka, a man couldn't be jan. And then, sir, good. In the case which over say, it's just a way you no remorse for what you did. But eventually, no, Sunny many each now. Na and one oh you movie or and you movie near you know say no oh you movie or because everybody can see through your heart and who are we will be what I say masters need to be reading just a system now Yakupo city at all mutual attraction system energy no want to mean BT energy what acting say within you no. So when who truly and the system will know automatically you are connected to BBR. You are connected to all the masters on what you want to be a planet BR into whatever is happening inside of you. I know. Say you're spiritually inclined. So when you be a some tuner, who rather who hears or Bakato because you are connected to union, you know so when you are vibrating low as a matter why depressed. Simple. And you do heaven, they know everything that you've done, just that nobody will judge you. Having one of will be in the way they are, just that nobody will judge you because they know, they understand. Simple. And see, who truly are, in whom is love. So me do born, me real sicker. No me who number power chawa na say, me shame dem mpokro no me who na masatra say me this abon ni bi mu a. Hona boost me level of holiness. Hona me level of holiness a boost. Simple. My level of holiness abasro. But me who na dampen me holiness further, and aka a dampen me vibration further. Simple. Very simple. Now, omo di omo bonin and swear. Omo ye wo bonin and swear. What are you going to do? Either you are going to forgive them or you are going to curse them. See that and also life review means we be omo me ye wo bonin nyina so be hu. Na kwa we die bone na oye me de nyame betua leka obi jira ha be gu ebodua say anto nyama de be ku sa akwa obi jira ha be ko wo da so bodua unim humans unim nipa unim humans what we can do obi jira heaven during the life review or da so bodua o say ahemfuni duru ho a ahemfuni wunom duru heaven o no wo go through life review ni ade mu sheshe o mu bishafo e mo pese amafo be kotokoto o mo te se de o mo earth no amafo kotokoto o say na na obrempon to do de David enye sanity e ho ne nyina pe woni buo ebuo kro da for gram na mo ye a grain of sand crowd wonderful. It's funny. You know, BBR a God. BBR a God pretending to be that thing. Everything is God pretending to be that thing. It's BBR God in corner. Everything is God pretending to be that thing. So nothing exists. God Nkwa is the one existing. Nothing exists. We are all just imaginations of God. Simple. Good. That's just by the way. You drew points and you be breaking down God. What God is. This is your meaning. I heard it much complex. I believe that the people listening on, but yes, you are intelligent enough. So my catch will be and judge you. After the whole process, your expressions or your emotions will judge you. Whether you have a forgiving emotion and no one judge you. Whether you have a loving emotion and never judge you. Whether you have a remorseful emotion and no one man combined and never judge you. And no, and yes, a judge you, and no, a better translate it into your vibration because need your emotions. Our emotions what affects our vibration. Simple. So what we are saying now, mommy do now per wasem and now now for per wasem will be a near the idea. Your emotion will always be that of happiness. But they be out to be saying I'm for torment the emotional project about so. It will what put you in a state of depression. Simple. Into your emotion, your emotion will translate into your vibration. And one simple. Into unya nuhu, when you're manufacturing, into you center on love. It will translate into your vibration. Your vibration, whether high or low, say higher, or vibration is higher, meaning aka, so vibration is higher, aka you were able to portray more loving things in the after your life review. More loving things, any day, remorse and forgiveness. More loving things, any day, remorse and forgiveness. And no, and the bema of vibration are quite high. So that vibration are quite high, and your friend is saying you become holy to a certain degree. Simple. And your uncle who are masters beat to say Master Jesus Modi, or more success no me holy that thou. To move pay one or more me holy that thou. Or more holiness in a different level. Oh, never feel a day be my main chipuni in. Almost say, so holiness, no, say, and yes, so higher. So holiness near high, we within here, in fact, we within here. The moment I could not circle now, over have your life review now. Now, a whole environment will translate into your level of holiness. My main can ye. So, me kwa life review. Me do life review, me do one. Plants na wo plants na wo around any bibi around the environment me vibration and me energy, me divine spiritual energy it must transform the environment into a bit to say Jesus who could how in the life review because our strong love life bibi won way blazing or divine holy master or do what Ano plants ne be colors be kwa mu bi da. Plants ne be bright colors, bright roses ne. Omo plants be okra mu bi ma asase so. Master Jesus spiritual energy no. E be plants bi and flowers bi a mu bi da. E be nsuo bi ani environment so the way be say fresh no. Mu color what the heavens mu color ni bi kwa mpo da. Some hues of colors be a bit bright say no. Will be that because of the spiritual energy. The spiritual energy, the divine spiritual energy. Now transforming the environment in which you know. So no automatically an master say, just say, oh, you know, who say Charlie, there is a divine master be abaha. What I say, divine master be abaha. Simple. Just as soon as Jesus and Jesus and God be more. O flowers in na be flourish. Na ade enche na na bright. But demon be before we guard more because demon are opposite of life. Na flowers o mu nyina TSCS. That is just by the way. Obi to say Adolf Hitler, a woodifo no. A woodifo, I'm not trying to judge him. He's ye no near the but I can obi di boni. A woodifo no do what? Well, who say on one the spiritual energy or vibrating low, according to holy, according to holy. Flower no who no one flower no oh yeah, spiritual energy, only divinity there or the bay. I didn't see that because when some catch us in Yankopon, the all in life. The more you live Yankopon, the all in life, and the personality love, simple, or your name. The Yankopon ye na life and kwa. And the personality love. In order to get to sa and kwa, what do you have to do? Love. Simple. Ohunchiro ma boa o how mu support you. And when they friend love, yes, all show them na me shame them na me medi watamu medi matam. No be out in bed dia. Good morning, good man. No friend peace. Love and say, o show them me shame them who say about 12 piano pass over to breakfast adi na my bible say chairman na me you say me 2 CDs am ko to koko nti you say me ma 1 CD now de ko to na me say me to 1 CD because me who say won didi here and the friend love simple 101 ya explain here simple until love is support until me show them can say I love you there support nipa no ka say o do bi this all support na simple this all support no serve no to the point this all som no aka as a som no ti Jesus Christ oba be som me Jesus oba som me wa mama ye oba som me wa masi e worship no no mo no be som me sa yes servant no Master Jesus ye bra pani no and he loves us odoye love na Jesus wo ma ye no Yana ya kekana so dem na misre a different level crowd. Yeah, man say and when did Jesus searching to on door when ya we are kono see we will get to no the way Jesus feeling no saka munimu a akwana wo see we will get to no o feeling it say the o feeling suffer no gina ho na ni nuane onim ye ni nuane ye the way o see feeling akwana wo see we a wo ye robi o get to no saka munimu a come on when Jesus when did Jesus searching to the opa you can connect to Jesus Christ through meditation anytime you want. Opa and friend, ada ho akyerɛ no. Tena se meditation. Na ka say Jesus, me ho akyerɛ me into the Bible. Oba be respond. On kan kyerɛ say, wo say wo tɔ de ahun frɛ me nti. David. Ono ni do ni je oh God. Oh yeah God. To say ye nyina, the or written in the consciousness na rich God level. Into on judge bibia. God doesn't judge anybody. On judge bibia or God level consciousness. So the consciousness a fraction kitwe bi na me describe you. Fraction kitwe bi of the Christ consciousness, Jesus Christ in the consciousness kitwe bi na me describe no. The magnitude of the love of Jesus me kamu 0.5% kra. Debi. Me kamu 0.3% kra. One God level consciousness. Sa te am describing as all them no mu didi na tabaya na emesre. Yesu de wa nye ni say obe say na wa nye ni say hwe wanya ana uwa Yesu de kwakoto mo nsam Yesu Jesus be judge obi. Jesus doesn't judge anybody. Jesus won't judge you. Opawasem chain said ye bibia apewa asem da. When they say the God card any God in sin chain. Jesus Christ loves you more than bibia apewa ni nwane ye nwane no ye bra pani no ye say ye bra pani a wa advance here. Ono na sacrificing who say member it aba be boa me nuanom among the few advanced souls na commit me bra in heaven omu here so beba it but what sacrifices so be there aba be boa me nuanom nti o feel e che say me to me describe what's a hell omo kwa kwa hell so we bu kotoge no ka say our Father Jesus and say who art in heaven now that basic in Bible no na o feel within you say when you know Jesus kwa yina free simple Jesus kwa ebe ko hell kwa yina free akwa bi ndi ayi near death experience bi or that onwu ikro that so to earth onya say experience ni bi ko hell Jesus be yina free okay he even talked about life review American once in year on the first hand experience out life review American once in year ndi ni bi near death experience bi wa kan ni nyina so go through the life review ni nyina. Oh, the video, YouTube. It's unfortunate, say the truth, it doesn't go viral. It's a no. We say, I spread this to say cancer. That's just by the way. So, your to say after your life review, your level of holiness will be evaluated. The degree of holiness you have will be evaluated. Whether holiness na tisa of Hitler there, whether holiness na tisa the average person be a okona juma ba be hwene ma, and I say whether holiness na tisa Master Jesus more level ni bi. Eho na mutual attraction epa baby akwa kwhye. So holiness na tisa Master Jesus more level ni bi, obekọ baby for true heaven. Eso true heaven. Eho de love light of God na da ho na bi mu eno ewura mu out say yes. Energy waiver, love energy, life energy, intelligence, of a different level. Because that is, you can receive, you vibrate to that. Vibration and the door wow vibration the door simple. It is the air essence will be say, may science, may arts, may science. The feeling of it's also the feeling. How about bra, anyhow you vibrate your consciousness and everything. And a pay mutual attraction at the work of Adamusa intermediate Summerland in Fifi Hono, Sanefro, in Fifi from Summerland. Mene wa ye ko adwuma behwe ye mane ye behwe ye yire ni up and down kakra ye de hustle yes intermediate for you. Ye kwa occupy mostly we occupy the middle belt for no in Fifi Hono. From Summerland in Fifi Hono. Summerland na nya ba bi ba ko there are levels of Summerland. Summerland na mo hye no ye were levels. Oh, through vibration. Nti obi me betimi no obi atena Summerland. ne nipa koro no e wo soro chen wo an owo Samaland no emu esoro chen wo simple sounds the true heaven and so a big vibration in drew Master Jesus there but a bang almost a place almost kwa share there so omo group omo similar group kwa show na fe yen kwa ase ho no ye fra ho de hell e pa chew e ho de misconceptions be ho di me bibi ho no kakra ase ho na wo fra ho hell omo say chairman no say eja bi hye ho ye swa no omo say eja bi gu ho ena den ye kwa ne ye hwie ye tum na tetet de bi ento ye so no timi hye mo fiska eja we timi hye so no enema were levels of hell. Most levels of hell torment be anyhow. Most levels of hell torment be anyhow. I repeat, most levels. So I can't say a level. I can consider for a level. Or more. Just a nipple baby. Me person be bonny so. Or my categorizing the side. Oh, and the base of your vibration. I share one of the levels of hell. I see a hell. I see a pan. I see a pa dear. Some levels of torment be all. A part of demon be any or hell. Will be able to say demon be to hell be your boy. Demons, so that's not where their vibration is. Demons, no, or more lower fourth dimension. Okwa see ho na wo mo be torment o bibi e be torment o ye wa unia na wo na ko sha se wo no be torment o mentally. Sa, nti say mo didi atemo a mo nyina mo ko gu ha na mo nyina mo di mo ho atembom. Simple. Say mo pa atem didi a mo nyina mo ko gu ase ho a na mo nyina mo di mo ho atem mo nyina mo di mo ho atembom. Nti say mental trauma bi e wa atem didi mu a na mo nyina mo de ma mo ho. Simple. But we be kwa to akwa bi na no ye che friend say twini Jonas me say o me ka say twini Jonas ko hello daddy me describe the way I would me or yes so verbose about insults when it comes to insults we be kono nipa krono na no ye ankasa nti ono no wo say wo ntimi didi amanfo atem no atendidi obedi di uno ubedwane sanity enye obi na etomenti wa unyia na ane de ona onu so part didi no sa ebia na de na no hyehyɛ obedi watama ma obebu gotodwe na wusu sanity konkonsanso the same thing sa omo na omo meda ne de no omo konso a omo so level of torment nso ho sa omo so level of torment nso ho a omo na render sad no mo. Now, and your physical, say you have some physical pain. The woman can say will be Philippa, your mental, my catch of the mental, and you're the boss as you are. What is a mental pain? And a mental trauma. I know she changed physical pain. Usa, I'm not for baby chawasum, and no kinds of some bone. But Usa will be between the watembi at the DBA. Say, Lipacron, who baby when you feel crab because akwa we atendidi odidi minti za oba we onam akwa ifie kranti kra me nware oba akwa oba we ifie akwa ne fie ntikrobo me nko ware fie ho. Yes, a mental, because when you a negative mental imprint on your psyche and on your consciousness, the mental pain now we may go through in heaven and in hell and that's in kitwa nti ade define hell and say light na wia no sun ye sun ye boy he no na ebo heaven no mekire mu sun mekire sun ho asem nyina sun ayi hu ni sa nyankopon no no na mu ni mariko god no portal through which nyankopon shine to us ye bedru ho sun na ebo ha no abia na ebo heaven ehwa eno na ebo heaven na ye na ye ho osire wo ye de say sun sa na bright unye spiritual nti na hu ni sun sa na bright say ka you highly spiritual ka obi hu how sun na bright. When you're spiritual, unim how sun stars no, how a bright. When you're spiritual, say come in your time and come make Katsama maybe or Gambia or a diaspora and Silibi, and not kind of meeting audio or a diaspora and Silibi, not or say or call Gambia or status or meditation near the that all follow spirituality or to USO and we'll move it to Gambia. All follow spirituality. I feel also her stars now. No, who says stars and bright differently be some different light be on. Minim sa de da masters they say ka wo spiritual eye ka wo who stars e go wiem no ka wo who na ka wo who actually how they bright ka wani ebie e wo spiritual eye and ka wo who na wo betia se na wo be who how bright the stars are wani ye kana ni di wo stars na say star we dey bright o who star obi hu no obi o advanced spiritual master who how master Jesus who stars no Yankopon mo describe Yankopon bright as say or bright as starlight. Starlight no say star when you hu dey say Yankopon come bright. To all more spiritually inclined. Omo who brightness need different masters na say ka woni bia na ka be hu. Inti stars ni po na bright say no na sun. Say ka woni bia na sun bra ye spiritual ko wo how sun bright. Na ka ye spiritual ka be hu say sun. You can actually communicate with the sun. But the sun na di nkomo. Now, spectrum of light and a wave of light, sun, won't call a different. Have you any issue? What do you ever call me? Pessimist for Libya, you can't, the death process. Good. You've gone through that process. I feel I'm a chassis. Until the hell, I did my hell, now, and you know, and yeah, but some be there with be holding heaven. A holding heaven. Sun ne was soro ho awia ne was soro ho nti omo mo ase ho the light does not reach them well so omo be hu light brightness wo krampo a ketwa bi nti obia frequency bi a ugina mu bia in hell bia no any the degree of light a wo hu nti akonkonsafo light no ebe bright ana akonkonsafo area no e bright be bright a chen intwetwetire for area no. Simple because in Twitter 3 no was here. Was ankasa. Yes. It's essentially no. Me person me go too deep. My imagine it is a brosan be a to a vibration. Omo nyina betime one place with the different vibration. Nti akonkonsa for na ayifo ni nyina betime one place. But now they don't see each other because of the difference in vibration. Now they all have a different brightness in their field because of vibration. Simple. To say they make in heaven, over advances. So no more than wow. At the same time, what you vibration. It's necessarily to say to say brosa we are but yeah, near father say we were seeing a way also a vibration. Into yeah, what's as issue? There were different levels of vibrations. Most year in the world. There's an entity because of vibration. Simple. Now, all hope is not lost for you. Oh, you share one of the levels of hell. All hope is not lost for you. More so. Oh, and I'm for say, hey, you share hell like well, hey, you share hell, hey. Friend is saying, just oh, share forever. That's what people say. They don't say. Until about they say, when you be share hell now, over now to heaven, I will enjoy. Me busa, you must say, bra, now cousin. Now now I yell. They say, one to heaven now, no share hell now, over about it. Me busa. Now as I say so for you, you cry it. You better be a quack ghetto. Still, you perceive you liberate the free ghetto. Yebra na koshi wi wakwa akobokro no wabefia be wi ma me ntoma ne ma me sika nyina ma ye wahwe ye school kra ye kokra ye ntibi kra nko o ha ba me adwene sa and so still ye nyine ye nya ba bi si ye pese ye sa ko libi ye onwu ye nko ade ye pese ye sa ko liberate ye bra ne ma ne babak and you think say ukọ heaven the same thing doesn't happen. What do you do? Why you too? You drink. You to heaven. You are cocoa na me and anti gold so. You need be say hell like infino. Me boy. It's assassin so cry. Who say what say assassin in the physical body? When you love enough, say when you no boni odi o ma me nya. What you channel? Who liberating from the ghetto? Who ko try heaven there? What do you? Who ko chile? When you no assassin on own fan ho. Me boy own fan ho. Enti say opa. You join the team. Team now, my own nurses and doctors, no. Now, most of some vibration, by mutual attraction, you appear in some of the levels of hell. See, some of who appear in some of the levels of hell, na wakwa de wakwa liberate wunya na adwene nyina aye no unforgiveness, no remorse, unforgiveness nene what the shall say that should be concern oku nipa na still nani agye ho no na wakwa catch and say there be on changing the consciousness and on changing the simply on changing the mindsets na on cling to the lights na wo ho no na on go back to heaven. Simple. Nti unya no timi change the mindset a ono nko abehu light no light be appear man no the direction of the light be appear man. Nti what the hell na say boni e wodi nyina unya nuhu ankasa you will start seeing the direction of light na wo hell ho no then you follow that light no sa nti wo betime na ntie free heaven wo betime na ntie free hell akwa kopie heaven you will follow that light no sa because it blend in. I can't say be blended in. I hope somebody says a blended in. Vibration back on the vibration back blended in. To which you follow light in this aqua heaven. You can literally walk from hell to heaven. Simple to throw because we will follow light. When your light will hold, but it's swap. Light in this one because light in the free throw. Simple. Light will hold, but it's swap. Simple. It's swap. And now say more consciousness in a darkened light. Yes, more consciousness na mo dey build the place na mo share ho no. Ama by mutual attraction light need to me reach mo ye. Because mo divine na light more na be reach wo. Emfa ho. Ye nyina ye say asase su say awia e boy ye pe. Ba obi opese odi bone no hye bonka mu. O hye awia bo a o hye bonka mu. Anadwo nkwa na opie. Awia bo a o hye bonka mu na me bo. The same thing. So mo build the vibration bi e wo ho a and for us lights, you know, that whole clear, shining the same intensity as in heaven, shining the same intensity as in heaven, Summerland and hell, the same intensity. But more vibration I'm building, you will mutually reject the lights. Into more consciousness now, they are building the place in a mushim. Now, who lights, simple. In a way, you can say quite advanced, and that is how it actually is. Yes, I lights in that one is so. When I'm building consciousness, beer, you are mutually rejecting the light. In the moon, who light in it. But in the beer, or best stepping out of more consciousness. Now, if it was starting perceiving light, you know, the source, baby, no, dear, actually, now, obet me follow lights, no, sa glimmer of lights, kete na uhu, obet me follow sa, the aqua copy heaven. Masters no more trains, I did win. Almost all members, maybe you are almost free hell, and I bet join your group in heaven. See, I believe, sir, yeah, it's me elaborate enough. Now, your man would you say, yet, and it's not my fault. If we don't explain this well, people wouldn't understand until I say never yet. Because any basic knowledge is something advanced. And maybe can say heaven to say hell to say na me bobo so na me 3 minutes 5 minutes audio. There will be thousands of questions to answer. Until I told me boss here anything. So me that say obia etimi anya time no wati audio to this point. Now you better go to the next episode. We explain the sun. And you might be brain you better explain. So the bear you betting any knowledge. You practice what hakra you do heaven. Yeah, you advanced that. Yes.